Good evening and welcome to Owensville High School for your Owensville Dutchmen matchup against the Pacific Indians, where we have two 0-5 teams going head-to-head in a clash of the Titans.
Yep, someone's going to come out with a win tonight.
You know, Sam, this is one thing that I've been anxiously waiting for is our boys, to have those opportunities to be able to go out and get in the win column. Go get a W.
Yes, but they just competition. They just got to compete.
Absolutely.
And you know how it is. It's you have to show up to play and be ready. And I know the coaches will have the game plan for these guys to follow for the best success they can have.
We had an 0-4 battle last week as we walked into Herman, but we knew that thing is not just going to be two weak teams like 0-4 records. It sounds like, oh my gosh, they're both bad. No. Owensville and Herman, there's always going to be a fight. It's a dog fight every single time. And, it was on their home turf, and the Gasconade County Republican kind of showed it this week whenever you saw the front page.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all, but, hey, adversity builds character. So let's see what kind of character they've accumulated these last couple of weeks. Have been rough for us, but
I don't know about you, but I do a lot of listening to podcasts, and one of the things I was listening to this week was about mental performance and mental clarity and just this mental performance coach talking. And he was talking to two former athletic directors, and he said that the athletic director would meet the students at the front door every day, and he'd always say, hey, how was that game? How was that game? And he said in his first year, the kids would always come in and they'd be like, they'd say something along the lines of, yeah, we lost by 7. And he got his whole program to change the narrative to, no, you didn't lose by 7, you learned. And okay, instead of losing by 7, what'd you learn from that game? What'd you take away? Because there has to be something that you learn from it, or else you're just in a repeating pattern of, setback, and you're never getting better. And I think that our head coaches, or not our head coaches, but all of our coaches, they preach the game in a way that we can always be corrective and productive and, reflective on what we're doing and how to get better.
And that's the culture that they've put forth, and that's great for the kids. And that's what the sports are. It's all about learning. You're going to have adversity, you're going to have triumph, and you have to learn how to handle both.
Right. It does look like the Indians are walking back in. Hey, Sam, is this mine?
It could be.
Okay,
it's not mine.
It's not yours? Okay. Let's hope it's not Mr. T's. Guys, I needed a Diet Dew tonight. We got 24 minutes before kickoff, so we're going to be on the air listening to us, windbags talk for a bit. But I need my Diet Dew because we ran a time trial tonight at practice. And, Sam, I'm getting old.
Welcome to my club. You're a far cry from there, though.
Yeah, I will tell you, when I was 25 doing this job, I felt like I was going to live forever, and I was a young chicken, and I was always I was able to do everything the kids were doing. And slowly over time, I've come to live my age a little bit more. And I was doing some mad smack talk to one of the girls on the team because I can't race with the boys. I just don't have the time or the effort to put into training with those boys. And so I know my limits there, but I was smack talking a lot. But in my head, I knew I was going to get whooped. And today, Hannah Gellert, she whooped me. I told her before practice I have a chest-mounted camera, and I told her I was going to wear it backwards so that she could get the film on what it looks like to be behind Coach Dave. And then she ended up whooping me really good. And I ran 6:07, so she ran a 5:53, which was within 2 to 3 seconds of her PR. So I'm really excited where we are. And, while we got 23 minutes, let's talk about some Owensville sports. I don't know if Mr. T has any of these loaded up, but it doesn't look like we do. But I do have my phone. So first, we can talk about the cross-country team because that's something I'm pretty aware of.
Yes, you are.
Cross-country has had 4 Saturday meets, and we've had 2 weeks off, and we've gone to some big places. We've gone down to Memphis. That was a 2-night overnight trip. Then we headed in back to New Haven, close to home, ran a big meet on a Saturday there. had some good stuff, but New Haven's City Park has some hills, and it gets tough. You know, I tried to get Sam to come out and run the fun run with me, and he
That run ain't no
he
fun.
told me no.
I contemplated it. Don't think I did.
Yeah, he did. We had some good fun there. I ran with Gabe Sost, a former athlete, and he got me through it.
Yes, he did.
And I ended up running about 24:30, which I was very happy with.
That's
that.
Impressive. I rooted you on the whole way.
He did. Sam was there the whole time cheering, and this time here it was one of the first times I actually didn't cramp up coming down the finish line, because normally I'll get about 2 to 3 to 4 miles in during all of the racing beforehand as a coach, and I was somehow survived and I made it. So I was happy that I made that. But after New Haven, we ventured off to Gans Creek for the Father Tolton Invitational, where we ran against some really good teams. We had, I don't think we'd call it our best race. We had some kids that, ran okay, and some of them just kind of felt bad that day, and, they kind of got in their head. And then after that, we ventured out and we got back into Missouri Southern, which is where Zach Holtmeyer ended up breaking what they call the school record, but we don't really have a school record except for times at state. But Zach still ran a 16:08 or 16:09.
That's a big time.
Incredibly fast, and just a hair faster than Carter Mercado, who was a 4-time All-Stater in his own right and has a school record in the mile at 4:25. And Zach is going for it. Like theoretically, Zach should be able to take it, barring any injury, and if his work ethic continues and nothing crazy happens, there's no doubt in my mind that Zach can do amazing things. Hannah Gellert ran another great race, and so did some other kids. So we did have 2 weeks off, and now we are venturing to Herman next week, followed by 2 Owensville meets on the 14th and the 21st. So anybody online listening, you guys can come out. We have a 3:30 start time on the 14th for Owensville cross country middle school, and then the high school run after. Oh, we are going to recognize our Board of Education tonight. So I only got through cross country, and I apologize, guys, that's all I got through. Is that Sam's mic? Okay.
Through their service, they help create opportunities for excellence in education, support the growth and success of our schools, and strengthen the future of our community. We proudly recognize and thank them for their invaluable contributions. They are President Mr. Glenn Eli, Vice President Mr. Jason Crow, Director Mrs. Jean Baker, Director Mrs. Terry Nolte, Director Mr. Keith Clauser, Director Mrs. Jenny Crosby, Director Mrs. Debbie Landholt, and Dr. Jerry K. Hardy.
I think that's all. I might have to have Mr. T come back in here and double check and make sure our system looks right. Sam, can you say something real quick?
Right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So that sounds good.
All right. I can hear you.
Perfect. So, last thing I was saying real quick, and then we'll try to get to another sport. Cross country has a home meet on the 14th, and then that starts at 3:30. You can watch middle school followed by high school. And then the home cross country meet for the conference will actually be at 11 o'clock on the 21st. So it's in the middle of the day if anybody wants to come watch in person. Ooh, that's beautiful. That drone does look good. Ooh. So now let's talk about volleyball real quick. Currently, they are 13-10-1. They have tied one game, but they are over 500, which is incredible. Matter of fact, just this week they went down to Herman, and they found themselves in a great matchup against Herman. And let's see, am I on the wrong year? Because this doesn't look right. But that's the right year, so let me see. Pacific, Herman, 10-4. Well, I don't know what I'm seeing here, but oh no, that's varsity.
10-4 is tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay, I was just skipping over it. So they got the Rolla Invitational tomorrow, but 10-4 or 10-2 they went against Herman 2 nights ago, or last night, and they lost the first set, won the second, and then they were battling hard in that third set, and they almost had that. The girls were, you could see online, Facebook posts were saying, hey, we were in that fight. They knew they were in that fight, and it was really, really close. It was actually 20-25, 26-24, and then 17-25. Now, if you don't know anything about Herman volleyball, they're very good, and they've been very good for a long time. So being able to battle, that just says Coach Ridenauer and her girls are doing something really incredible. They're meshing at the right time. We're about, I think it's 2 or 3 weeks away from districts, and they still got a couple home games. So if you want to see the Dutch girl volleyball team come out and play, you guys can watch them. They're at Herman on the 7th again, but they are hosting Union and Blair Oaks on the 9th and the 13th, and that'll probably be one of their senior nights. So come on out. Their districts start on the 21st. So come out and catch some games. Now, let's talk about softball. Give me 1 second to pull this up. I apologize for that. So Owensville High School fall softball. I should know our record, but I don't. They are 7-10 right now. My wife will kill me. But they are 7-10. They just went and played Rolla, a really good Rolla team that's almost always good. And they played them 6-10, and we're in that game pretty much the whole time. They will face Cuba on the 6th, South Callaway on the 7th, and Montgomery County on the 9th, all at home. So why not you get out there? Yeah, they really put the games at home at the end, so that's good. And then, you know what, guess what? They're going to go to Rolla for a tournament and then come back home, play Wright City, and then here's districts at home. So there are 4 games at home with 1 away tournament and 1 district tournament at home. You couldn't ask for a better lineup to finish the season, you know, at home, at home, at home, at home. It's kind of like cross country, man.
Yeah.
We get to finish at home, and I love it. The band, they played in August this year. So back in my day, we only played in October. Sorry, they played in September, not August. We only played in October. This year they moved into September, and they went to the Sullivan Band competition, and I think maybe another one. They have done very well. My goodness, they sound great every morning when I show up. My ears are in heaven because I'm a music lover and a band lover, and these guys sound great every day whenever I pull up. So I'm excited. I do believe, oh shoot, I can't remember where they go this week. Do you remember?
I'll find out for you.
No, but he'll find out. He's got the magic. But they're going somewhere tomorrow, and I do believe 2 weekends from now they are going to Central Park Hills. I know that because there's a little bit of a conflict with the softball district game and bands competition that day. Okay, here we go. They go to Washington. Yes, it's Washington Band Day. It's the first weekend in October. How could I forget that? We always went to Washington Band Day. I loved it. And that's how we used to kick off. So we were close to home for Washington Band Day. That was great. Good luck tomorrow, band. I'm sure you guys are going to get up early, and I don't know if Washington has made a prelims and finals like a lot of band competitions do, but if they do, I am so excited because I know you guys are going to get there to the finals. Let's see. Remember to use the chat. All right, Locust, we will do our best. I think that having former teachers on the board is a very good thing. I agree, John. Absolutely. They've been in the classroom. They've sat there. They know what it is. They've also been parents of our students, which is really, really important. That's kind of helpful. So, guys, we're going to do the national anthem real quick, and then we'll be back on the mic.
6133 of Owensville, Missouri. Tonight's anthem will be performed by the Owensville High School Band. Ladies and gentlemen, your national anthem.
All right. Let's tune myself down, turn Sam back up. Sorry about that. I knew I was going to cough. It was going to happen. All right, Sam, give me another mic check, will you?
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm going to turn myself down to match you, and I think we're going to be good.
All right. Looks like it's a pink out night.
It is a pink out night. I actually was doing a terrible job at paying attention to the announcements this week. That is my bad. But I did wear orange and black. So nobody, don't shame on my game. I'm sorry. I did not do pink out. But yes, we got a pretty good rockin' student section up here. They're filled up about 4 rows deep, and it looks like they almost reach all the way out to the other side. Our student council did a great job. I believe it was student council. I saw Chris Allen putting a lot of decorations up with all the streamers and the wraps and all that. So great job, Chris. And if it's everybody else in student council, great job too. I'm sure Ella Atkinson would kill me if I didn't throw her name out if it was. So Ella, if this was you for Stuco, great job.
Looking out over at the middle school section too, they got quite a bit of pink over there as well. Mike Buchholz, thanks for watching or listening. So yes, let's go Dutchmen.
Yeah, you'll start to actually get to see some good stuff here in a bit.
He's going to be sick. He's going to do a drone fly with him.
Oh,
So
okay, let's go.
He's going to go down the field with him.
All right, guys, so we have an expert drone flyer on our staff. And by our staff, I mean a student. But we're going to call him staff because of what he can do with this.
They know that I'm licensed, so he's able to do it.
Yes, Mr. T is licensed, so this is fully legal to do. We've gone through everything that we have to do to become a licensed individual to be able to fly this and cover all of our bases. Got to make sure everybody knows. Now, guys, I will tell you the national anthem sometimes when it's picked up on the mic can kind of sound rough, but I will tell you right now the band sounds great, and they did a great job with the national anthem, and they will do a great job at halftime. Just in case it ever comes through kind of choppy or clingy or something like that through the mic, it's just because we are like 70 to 100 feet away from them, and we are using the mic in front of us. So it is 9 minutes away. We are up here. I'm sorry I sound out of breath. Goodness sakes.
Well, you ran a mile, so.
I'm still feeling it. Sam, I cooled down with one lap.
That's not enough cool down.
Yeah, I kind of walked around a little bit. I got into the middle of that thing, and I got dry mouth. And in my head, I was like, this is a problem. This is a big problem.
Well, here's it's not a problem. You said you can't keep up with the kids these days. Well, that's because you trained them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's a great mantra. We have had some great success. I really enjoy the fact that I get text messages all the time from our former athletes talking to me about how they're doing, when they're racing. Matter of fact, Gabe just said, good luck on the mic tonight, and then he sent me a link for their race. So, Gabe, I hope you're racing tomorrow. That way I'm not missing your race tonight. But, you know, kids like Gabe Sost, Abby Gibson, Michaela Gibson, Eileen Lindbergh, Felix last year, like Kaya Wyrick, Saylor Richardson, I absolutely love getting messages from them and saying, hey, Coach, we're doing this right now. Hey, we're doing this right now. Carter Bricata was the same way. He'd talk to us all the time. And then, matter of fact, right now, this is actually kind of cool for me because, you know, Coach Candrell has had former athletes come back, get on staff that he coached. And, you know, Coach T and myself were two of those people. But now Jake Giddyhagen is volunteering, and with Jake being with us, that's somebody I coached, and not just me, but Coach and I coached him, and so now I'm getting to reflect back on, okay, this is how Coach must have felt. This is, you know, trying to give Jake those mental cues to, hey, this is what can really help kids. Hey, this can go a long way. And Jake's already got a lot of the right stuff because he's a youth pastor. He knows how to connect with kids. He's got all the right stuff going for him. We were really hoping that he was going to be able to do the mile time trial today, but he's got a little bit of a issue with his knee. And then I think he had a sick kid the other day, so he might still be with that. But Jake's that kid that if he was going to get out there, even with a bad knee,
he would do it.
He'd do it, and then he'd hurt. Yeah. And he'd hurt bad. So I'm always excited. So here
we go.
We can hear the drums. We can feel the drums. All right, you guys might get to see some amazing action here. see the youth kids there. They are loving this. They love running out in front.
I can tell you that, being a kid like that and getting to be on the field in a high school football game, you're on top of the world right there.
Sir.
That'll be a memory for those boys down there forever.
Yeah. Okay, I like this run out song. Let's go. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, sir.
That is so sick.
That looks good. Now you get that zoom down. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Guys, you're welcome. Have you guys ever been to an NFL game? We look like Nixa high school football right now. That's so sweet. Is that Christian that's flying it, right? I believe so. That's awesome.
All right, let Christian know he's got to get to the behind the goalpost now.
All right, guys, if I ever get quiet, it's because I have my mouth full with a brought to me by our, why can I not think? Our school board. Goodness sake, that was way too hard. The school board was out there tonight giving us brats and hot dogs, and let me tell you, I got 2 of them, and they taste great. They're really good. Excuse me.
Team took a little pregame prayer there. They're getting ready now.
Yes, sir.
Be getting ready to go out for the coin flip directly. See the captains lining up.
It looks like
Chase Crosby, Liam Rasmussen, Stephen Budemeyer, and Zach Barch.
Yes, sir. So one key piece that's been missing for the last 2 games has been Adam Wilson. You can probably see him over there on the sideline. I believe he's got his arm in a sling. It's a bummer, but, you know, Kai Krupp is the next guy up. And, you know, we're going to be at this point in time in the game, like, hey, here's your time to shine. You know, don't shy away from the moments of, you know, toughness. And you just go out there, be a dog, give yourself the fight. And, you know, it is what it is. We're going to live and die with you.
Yep. And
the offensive line, this is where, you know, you watch it in the NFL all the time. You know, one of the biggest ones that you can see is the Cincinnati Bengals. Brandon Glenn, if you're listening, like, he knows what I'm talking about. You know, their backup, Jake Browning, has to be good. And if his offensive line can't protect him, then it's going to really stink for a backup quarterback. So, you know, offensive line, do your job tonight. Hold that line as best you can. Give Kai the moments that he can get the ball out.
Yep. Speaking of that, any young
can we switch at halftime?
young men out there listening that are, I won't call you plus size, but, you know, we always need linemen. Owensville has a history of not having very big linemen. You guys can really fill a role in this, so don't think that the glory all goes to the little guys. Get big, get strong, and protect your team.
You know, and we had some undersized defensive linemen. Let's go back to Trey Johnson. He's in the booth over there tonight. Trey was arguably one of the smallest guys on the line, but my gosh, he racked sack after sack. Now, he's not exactly – I don't know if he played too much on offense, but I was always – super impressed by Trey's athleticism and his ability to go get the ball on defense. Like, he's matched up against a guy that weighs 100 pounds more than him, and he's doing work on him. So,
sure. Having a nose for the ball is another thing. You gotta know where the ball is and know the angles, and, you know, athleticism is key no matter how big you are.
So, guys, the one thing that we had said earlier is that both of these teams are 0-5. However, Pacific has they've really brought the game to a lot of their opponents. So I'm going to type this in real quick. Pacific Indian football. They have gone to overtime against two pretty good teams. They played Borgia and lost 21-28, which we have a common opponent. Borgia came here, and we played pretty well with them in the first half, so there's a good chance. They lost to Orchard Farm, which is a pretty good St. Louis school. They went to overtime with St. Clair and lost by 1. They lost to Union.
Those chose to or got to receive. I think Pacific probably won the coin toss and deferred. So
Yes, sir.
Owensville will get the ball first.
Give us the ball and let's go. So they ended up losing to Sullivan as well, 14-22 in overtime. So they've taken the fight to the teams they've played against, and tonight is our time to give them another one, and maybe we can be just like everybody else and win that fight.
We get some breaks to go our way, make our own luck, as we like to say, and we'll take it.
Yeah, you can really mess with somebody's psyche whenever they've right now they might think the cards are stacked against them, right? They've played 2 games overtime and lost both of them, and they've played a good Borgia team and they lost to Borgia by 1 score. Man, if we can get in their heads early, I'm all about this mental game, Sam.
Sure. Oh yeah.
That's my cross country running for you, though.
Yeah. Well, that's the mental toughness part is with any sport. It's 90% mental.
Yeah. So number 1, Colton Cusseth is kicking off for the Indians.
Now, watching pregame, the Pacific has a kicker. He can launch a ball.
And that's one thing I will say about John Luca. I've seen him in the JV game, and he had a pretty good boot on him too.
Picked it up about the 2-yard line. We're
It's like
bringing it
Crosby. Well, slips 1, slips 2.
He's going to be
He's
gone.
open, baby.
Oh, man, he had an opening.
That's the kicker.
The kicker, man.
Oh.
I mean, he grabbed on for dear life, but if he'd have broke that tackle, he'd have been gone.
Pat McAfee. Now, that guy is a running back safety, but that was a Pat McAfee move right there. Golly. Great job, Crosby. Let's go.
That was a great move. He made contact, spun through it, and, he just needed that was just enough probably to slow him down so that the kicker could get a hold of him. So we're spread out wide.
And, guys, our scoreboard will stay up to date on the score. Our time will stay as relative as possible. But we've talked about this before. We have a tiny little booth, and we are trying to get the best view we can of the game and the scoreboard. And you can't really see the scoreboard. Hey, you're a little ahead, but hey.
So first down, we picked up about 3.
There's our student section in all their pink
7.
glory. Good call, Sam. 2nd and 7. Let's go. So it looks like we're probably going to focus on a little bit of a run game early for sure. Oh.
May have got back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Looks like number 2, Brock McKinney, a linebacker, a senior linebacker for the Indians, was able to come up with a stop on that one.
Good call.
Thank you. Got my eagle eyes on tonight. The boys kind of gave me a little crap because they kept saying that I couldn't read their numbers.
Well, I can't read their numbers either, but I got old eyes.
Yeah, I got the diabetes eyes, okay? All right, we send
The
2
blind
wide.
leading the blind up
Yeah,
here then.
yeah, it is.
Pass.
Oh, there's your open. Steve Budd shakes 1, shakes almost 2. So close to that first down.
I think they're going to mark him.
That's going to be close.
Looks like they're marking first down.
Yes,
They
sir.
did give him a first down. That was a great effort. He made a nice move and then was wrapped up, but he kept those legs going and
Okay,
and fought through it.
the spot of the ball is not a first down, but I don't know if you noticed that, Sam.
Well, it looks like it's a
It's a
about
hair
half
behind,
yard,
ain't it? Yeah.
half yard behind, or maybe a foot.
I'm not a math teacher anymore. I'm not going to measure that. No, sir.
They're not either.
Nope.
Too late now.
They hand it off to Liam Rasmussen in the back. Blast a hole through that line. He picks up about 3 to 4.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be about a solid 3 again.
You know, and Liam is a very strong back. He's also probably undersized for most high school running backs, just like in the height-wise. So he can slip through that line a little bit easier.
A
Liam?
little undetected, yeah.
I ain't hating on that by any means. You know, a short guy in myself. I ain't hating on that. I promise you that. Lines up in the backfield again, Liam. They put Steve in motion, send him out to the right. Lay that block out, Steve. Good job.
Oh, we got a flag, but probably going to be a hold, looks like. Would be my guess.
I think that might be on 70.
Yeah, they're going to back us up 5, so looks like it's going to be probably 2nd and 11.
Yes, sir. Bringing in Ricky Marquez, number 22. Calling that play in, 19, Kai Krupp. Kai Krupp is our quarterback. We haven't seen him throw the ball yet. We've had run after run after run.
Well, he did throw that.
Oh, he
first
did.
down.
Yes, sir, he did. I apologize. That screen pass to Steve, or not screen, but just that out.
Yeah, picked up about 6 3/4 yards to get the first down on 3rd and 7. Now we're at 2nd and 11, so let's get some of this yardage back.
I feel like we're going to need some crossing routes on it. Ooh, there we go.
Well, we got about another solid 3. He's getting about 3 yards a chunk there.
And that works unless you need more than 10 yards.
Yeah. So.
And you got less than 4 downs.
3rd and 8. Or 3rd and long 7.
Mom, don't forget to get some drone shots of the awesome middle school fans in the south end zone. Okay, Mom. All right. Well, we'll have to get those when we have the drone on that side of the field. It'll be a little hard when it's on the north side. Right now, I think the drone is on the north side. Drop it. Oh, thank goodness.
Man.
That was a hot potato waiting to be caught.
Yes, it was. There was a Pacific player right there. He didn't see where the ball went up. If he'd have looked up, he could have probably caught that.
So 4th down and 7. We're going to probably have Brady Watson punt the ball. I've been seeing him kick. Now, I followed Brady in the hallway today, and holy cow, that guy's tall. I think he's grown like 3 more inches. He's probably listed at 6'5" on basketball. High snap, little high but that left boot sends it about, I don't know, let's go 10, 20, 30. Ooh, inside the 10. Stop that ball.
Yeah, don't let it come back. So about the 10-yard line.
I think he might have been able to be inside 10 if they would have caught that right at that right bounce.
So he pinned them back. That's
a 50-yard punt there.
Yep.
That was a good job. Well,
good roll. He had a good angle. Nobody was going to return that one. The return man didn't even make an attempt at it. So let's play some defense now. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, let's do it.
I haven't the last couple games. I don't know what's been the kryptonite that's got us.
Right, I haven't followed anything away. We've been so busy on the weekends.
I've been with you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That would have been a real good play. Real good play. We could have backed him up 5 real quick. Looks like we got some man coverage here.
They've got stacked them up. Looks like they gained about 5, though.
All right, so are we going to have this 4-yard, 5-yard gain, 4-yard, 5-yard gain? Then it comes down to a war of attrition.
Right.
Whose line can hold the longest? Good job, Bo Budemeyer. That's a freshman out there playing some good defense. Let's go.
Well, that'll be good. You hate the fact that they have to use a freshman now, but he must be good enough to make it to the varsity.
Well, and that's true because Adam was one of our key linebackers on defense. So while Adam's out on offense, oh no!
Oh wow!
Oh,
their receiver had our defender by 2 steps, hit him in the hands, and he couldn't hang on. So that's a good break for Dutchmen right there.
Sam, I've learned something in my time here as a coach, and this is full credit to Coach Candrell, and he'll give full credit to whoever he took it from. But 2 hands on the helmet is the international sign of frustration. And we saw that right there.
Right there. That's a true statement right there.
Yeah. So as you guys can see right here, that drone it says it's 18 feet high, but I think it's a little higher than that.
Third and 5.
Isn't that what that says? Height 18? I don't know what
quarterback.
It's not 18.
Bringing out to the right.
Sam, way to keep playing football. Hey, whoa, let go. Coach Benton is hyped up about that run out. I don't know if you guys saw that. I wasn't looking at the camera, but Coach Benton went up and gave him a chest bump.
I don't know where.
Holding on them.
Okay.
Way to call that.
I didn't see the flag, so I was wondering why the sticks hadn't moved.
I actually didn't either, but in high school ball, one thing I've noticed is that a lot of running plays, probably going to get a little hold.
Yeah. And I don't know if you can tell that on the screen, but their quarterback is a big dude.
Yeah.
He's tall, and he's got some size to him.
You know, one thing you can tell immediately from watching Pacific is they have to have a completely different team without Radon Fowler. Now, I don't know if Radon graduated last year or 2 years ago. It was last year? Okay, I thought so. But last year they were bruising, and that's what they did. They bruised the entire game. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. We're going to get a timeout here.
Timeout. Well, you know, on their sideline over there, they got Coach Day, who coached here at Owensville for a number of years. So we can't forget that. He used to wear the orange and black as a coach here. So
This is all accurate right now.
Okay. Your time is accurate. It's 7:27. The score is 0-0. We are in the first, and there is 7 yards for them to get a first down with 3 downs already completed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a fight on hand right now. Halfway through, well, not halfway. Actually, no, halfway through the first quarter. Yeah, you know, there's something about, wearing orange and black and then going somewhere else. I could never do it. And I've said that. I don't think I could ever do it. There's just something about this color that just keeps me true.
I won't lie to you. When Felix went to
he looked
college,
weird in blue.
And that wasn't natural. I kept looking for him when we'd go to the meets. I kept looking for his black uniform, and he wasn't in it. So, yeah, it felt unnatural. I was excited for him for that, but
You got a false start on the Indians.
It just didn't feel like it was right.
Right, I agree completely. Here you go, Mom. Tune in. There you go, Mom. There's your student section. All right, boys.
Thank you.
We got looks like we got 61 viewers. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the show.
All right, so we got Chase Crosby playing a deep back safety. Looks like everybody else is either in a zone or a man. We're shifting a little, so I'm going to say
Third
maybe a
12
zone.
Screen. Oh, don't. You got to come up on him.
Get him, Chase.
Oh, you got the first down.
Yes, sir. Chase picked him up right at the line, but they put a good block out there. Real good block. And they said that was number 17, Gavin Haddix. Gavin Haddix is a wide receiver safety. He's a sophomore, so we might have to deal with that guy for a little while. Yeah, you know, Sam, they got a Seth Stack quarterback, number 16.
That's, yes.
Yeah, he's a senior, and then they got a freshman and a sophomore backup quarterback. He hands the ball off. Oh, and that guy just squeezed right through a tiny little hole. Steve Budmeyer puts the stop on that march. We had one defensive guy on him, and Steve Budd just lowered the hips and put the shoulder right into his gut.
Another gain of 10 yards, though, for a first down.
Yep. We're going to see it. Brendan Crammy. Okay, so he must have been riding the back.
It looks like they do a little bit of misdirection on their handoffs and stuff, kind of get the line moving away, and then these backs can they're shifty. There was a good pickup there.
Yes,
We
it
still
was.
pick up another, looks like 6 maybe. We got some penetration and stop these plays before they get going.
They keep opening up that hole in the line real quick, and then we run into that. They're already past us before we can get over there to it.
Yep.
2nd down and 3. Sorry, guys. Mr. T is out and about, and we are trying to do both. So we're going to do everything we can. We're going to probably keep you on a little bit of an aerial view. I think I'm close on the time. So.
Yeah, we're about 2 seconds
Okay.
difference there, so we're close.
Let's go. Backer blitz straight up the middle, but we ended up putting 2 guys on number 67. Quarterback's on a run, and we're going to push him out of bounds. He's
Just shy of the first down, probably about
gain of 1 or 2.
One or so, yeah. Yeah, this looks like they just gave him 1 yard. So it's second, third now, and 3.
There'll be another play. Bring that 3rd down and 3.
54 for Dutchman's coming in, and
Braden Crammy's coming off. I can watch people run, and I kind of pick up on that body movement. You can tell real quick. All right, they send 4 out wide. We got Brady Watson covering him.
roll out to the left, far side.
Is that a quarterback keeper again?
Yeah, quarterback keeper. He's got some wheels on him. He's a big kid, shifty.
I feel like they got to have a good receiver. I don't know any of their players really, but they got to have a good receiver on that far side because Chase keeps playing a hard safety on that side. And, I mean, maybe that's just our zone defense or whatever coverage we're playing. But I keep feeling like Chase is on that hash or further over every time.
Yeah, he is. He's straight up. They're on that right hash, so he's playing straight up. They're a little heavy on this side.
Yeah, and now he's drifting this way. Okay. Excuse me. Puts a man in motion behind the quarterback. Number 3 is swinging out. That's a nice little screen. Can we blow it up?
Oh, that was a hold on there. Oh, my. So a little tip for you young guys out there that are playing football. Do not tackle up high.
Yeah, you'll just spin right off, get thrown off.
You try to get low, get waist level or lower, and you put a shoulder into it. Keep your head up, but put your shoulder in it. You cannot tackle someone with speed up high. You'll get trucked every time.
These guys are moving the ball pretty quick. They're going to do a different end around this time. And here's that exact same play, and somehow
there's all kinds of space there.
We didn't see it. As soon as I saw that guy in motion, I mean, that was my headspace, but I'm also not a football player. Like, the best I do is play Madden. So I would have jumped on it, but I think they probably are a lot more well at doing what coach says. Hey, play here in this spot. Play here in this spot. I can see over here.
Oh, yeah. Nice job. You can go over to
Yeah, this is helpful.
pass out to the outside. Nice.
Oh, good pass breakup.
That was good defense right there. That was
Hey, can I try something? Can I pass my headset out there and sit in here? I don't know if I'd be able to see better. I might be able to see better. It would free up space, wouldn't it? Here, let's try this real quick.
So while they're doing that, I'll take over, and we're going to try. There's I guess an open room next door, so he's got it, and so we're at 2nd and 10 right now. Took an outside blitz. Oh, a ball's on the ground. Did Dutchmen get to it?
Hands are saying so, Sam.
There's no signal yet. I guess Pacific got back on it. So we lost 1, so we're at 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. Let's play some good defense now, huh?
Yes. I would say we're probably in 4-down territory unless they choose to try to kick a field goal, which they have a kicker that can kick one that distance. I saw him doing it in pregame.
Yeah, it's always nice to have that weapon to be able to pick up 3 real easy.
It's not common, so we'll see what happens here if we can shut them down on this down.
Man in motion, goes across the early. He's looking. Run him down. Come on, Liam. Eat that boy.
Nice play by Liam Rasmussen. Chase that quarterback down for a loss. Big sack right there. That's a big play for the Dutchmen.
Fire it up. Let's go.
Loss of about 3 on that one, maybe 4. So they're back at the 29.5-yard line of the Dutchmen.
4th and 14?
4th and 14, I'd say. 15.
And we got 3.5 minutes left here in this first quarter. So, let's put a big stop in. Changing of the guard, but
I don't know what's.
It's kicking. Here we go.
They're going for the field goal. We'll see. Like I said, this kicker who made a touchdown saving stop on the Chase Crosby that kicks up. Boy, he smoked it. It's looked
no good. Where did he miss? Was it left side?
I don't know if it was short side or long side. I couldn't tell. I thought it went through.
I thought that was going to be the right angle, too, because as you know, he's coming from the left side to kick the ball, and he's pushing it to the right. I thought that was good.
I thought it was good from here, too. So I'll tell you, we got old bad eyes in here.
Yeah, we do. Let me tell you, guys, we have 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Guys, I love this room over here, by the way. This is like playing telephone with you, Sam. I got like my cup out. We're talking through the phone.
This, as you're looking on the screen now, the drone footage, it's pretty awesome.
We actually have, I think Pacific has a drone of their own up here as well. So,
Oh, there is 2 drones in the sky.
It's really
side by side. We could have drone wars.
Yeah, we could. I'm putting money on Christian. Oh, quarterback keeper, good fake, Kai. Oh, just a little behind.
That's a tough throw for a young quarterback to make, but it was there. Just he'll work on that.
Yeah, on the move, and that ball was a little behind and a little down. Great effort, though. I like the play.
Well, you know, that helps get your quarterback away from traffic, and I'm sure he's got some good speed to him too. So, you know, puts him out there where there's a one-on-one where he can maybe make a move if he has to and pick up some yards with his legs.
He also sold it really well, Sam. I don't know if you caught that, but the defense
I was
really
watching the running back go up the middle, so
right.
I bought onto the fake myself.
Crosby in motion, cuts across. We're going to do a double handoff. Good fake around. Come on, Ricky Marquez.
Oh.
Took the shoulder to him, but then he wasn't able to bounce back again.
His momentum carried him right out of bounds. Looks like a loss of 2, maybe.
Yeah, it
about
looks
a yard and a half, perhaps.
Yeah.
So we're at third and well, it's a
third and 11. Yeah.
Now we got a little more room in here, boys. I jumped on a mic here.
Hey, what's up?
I won't chime in much because I'm focused on the video angles and stuff like that. But I'll chime in every now and then.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, we got.
Now it's a dynamic trio, except
yes, sir.
That's the dynamic duo, isn't that?
Get out of here, Sam. Come on, Kai. Oh!
He just got rid of that ball. He got it to the line of scrimmage, past line of scrimmage, and had a receiver in the area, but it looks like we're going to be punting the ball.
You know, okay, so this was interesting. In my opinion, I just now kind of thought of that. Like, we threw the ball. Wasn't it on all 4 plays?
Yes, we didn't run it a single time. We had a lot of misdirection type stuff. No, handoff to Ricky Marquez.
Okay, so that one was a handoff. Right, but that was a little trickery play, right? It was like 3 handoffs. Ooh, high snap again.
Oh, that's a
roll. Come on, please roll. Don't touch. All right, we got out of trouble. Drag him into it. Didn't we see that in the NFL just a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Grab him and pull him to it, yeah.
All right, so he was able to field that snap. Good hands by Brady Watson being able to field that and kicked it all the way down to the 42, 43-yard line. Let's play some defense again.
Real quick, I want to give a shout-out just to the people that are on cameras tonight. I don't know, have you guys done that yet?
No, I haven't.
No.
All right, so the field cam that you see right now is senior Jonathan Hilburn. He's done a great job so far. The whole crew has. This camera is sophomore Brenna Pursley. She helped us out with the last home football game and also did a fantastic job. Our drone shot is our foreign exchange student, Christian Cedillo. And then the out shot like this is Chris Waymeyer, and I'm popping off.
Hey, they've done a great job. Incredible over the last few weeks doing this.
Keeper up the middle, pick up about 3 to the 45 of Owensville.
Yes, sir. So I'm curious how much more they're going to keep just feeding this quarterback sneak, or not sneak, but just RPO, you know.
Yeah, it looks like their whole offense is based off of that, you know, either misdirection or rolling him out for an option to run it or pass it.
Right. They got a short little running back in the back there too. Pretty stout looking. Very similar to Liam.
He's shifty, that's for sure. I've seen it.
17 in motion, cuts across the middle. Perfect handoff to him.
Jet sweep, he's around the edge.
Oh, and he put the hand on the helmet and knocked him over.
Yeah, that was good stiff arm, put our defender down.
So I'm guessing if I go to tackle low and I don't keep like my head up, it's pretty easy to just stiff arm the top of my helmet. And
Oh yeah, you got to keep your head up. Yeah, no matter what you're doing when you're coming in and tackling, that head should be back and looking up so you can see where you're.
right.
If you're looking at the ground, you're not going to. The running backs or whoever's got the ball's got all the advantage.
Right. Okay. Ooh.
Tough runner there.
Yes, sir.
He picked up about 8 on that. But yeah, he pinballed off a couple people and kept his legs moving.
Carry was by number 2, Brock McKinney. Stopped on the play by number 78, Zach March.
Good job, Zach.
Pick up 7, looks like. So looks like a
Third and second.
Second and long 2, short 3.
Yeah.
Play was good for 8 yards.
Excuse me.
Basically second down and 2.
We got a minute left. A little over a minute. Just a hair over a minute. Send 2 out to the left, but I think they're going to run it to the right. That's my guess.
So too. Uh-oh.
We're getting a
Delay
timeout.
Game, maybe. Timeout Owensville, looks like.
Timeout called by the Dutchmen.
I don't know what the official's doing. He's
motioning like get off the
get
field.
back. Like what?
People in the chat tonight, if you got a particular camera angle that you like or you think needs change, we're always looking for feedback. In the chat says Hallie. I'm not sure who Hallie is, but she says that's my school. Thanks for tuning in, Hallie. If you're watching for Pacific or Owensville, we hope you enjoy the game tonight. Either way.
Hey, Mr. T, can you get the cheerleaders? I don't know. They're lined up. Oh, they're doing something cool.
Oh, my goodness. I do have them on there right now.
Hey!
That was kind of impressive.
That was.
It really was impressive.
That was very good timing. They all looked like they had fun throwing her up in the air. And isn't that what we're here for? Fun. Good job, ladies.
All right, 2nd and 2.
With 57.1 seconds remaining in the first quarter. No man in motion. Going to run straight up the gut. Jump on his back and put a gang of Dutchman tacklers on top of him, but that pile's still moving. Helmet is gone. Ball's out! Ball's out! Ball's out! Shake him up! Shake him up! Coming from behind. Don't get stripped. Good shake, good shake.
Wow.
Was that Brady Watson?
I couldn't tell who had that ball, but.
No, it's not 23. Who is it? Chase Crosby? That's Crosby.
Chase Crosby, yes.
If you guys want to pop in here, I'm going to play the replay on screen real quick for the viewers if you want to see what happened.
Yep.
It looks like he just ripped the ball out while he was trying to fight for extra yardage, and
Well, he had that wall of.
he obviously definitely wasn't down yet. So.
No, they were pushing him along, kind of like a scrum, like the tush push more or less. They were just running him through there, and someone got their hands in it, ripped that ball loose, and man, here we go.
And the longer you stay up like that, the more that becomes a possibility.
Oh, you're very susceptible to that when you're upright and fighting for yardage.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Good job. Looks like a pick of about another 3.5 yards on that carry.
Number 2, Liam Rasmussen with the carry for the Dutchman. He's stopped by 47, Jamie Barnhart. Gain 2 on that play.
We got
22.
15 seconds remaining. Maybe we get one snap off, but don't rush it. Make sure it's good. We got a free play here. Let's go, boys. Hands off to Liam again. Punches through the hole.
Pick up about
6.
Yeah, it's going to be like third and 2.
For all the kids out there, maybe 6-7, 6-7.
I don't know what that means, but I've been hearing it lately.
Neither do I, Sam. I just say it because some of them hate it, some of them love it.
All right, well, we're at the end of the first quarter here. I'll play that last play where the ball was stripped out. If you guys want one more look at it at home, here it is.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it just came out and nobody saw him. This is some incredible moves on.
This goes back to just the pure athlete that Chase Crosby is. As a freshman, 3-sport athlete, arguably one of the best contributors in all 3 sports he was involved in. As a sophomore, he played 2 sports instead of 3. Still arguably one of the best competitors, athletes in both of those sports. And now into his junior year, the boy is getting better and better and better.
He is a great athlete for sure.
And like you said, Sam, he made some moves cutting across the middle. Like that guy, a lot of places that's a strip when that guy's coming up the middle from behind.
It was almost like he had eyes in the back of his head.
Yeah.
He made the exact move he needed to make and kept the ball tucked, because that's what that guy was going for.
Absolutely.
You called it, and he went to try to strip it back and whipped. He ended up on the ground.
Yeah, he did.
While Chase was still running, so that worked out great.
Oh, delayed handoff this time, but ooh.
That was to,
I think Liam again. Nope, no, Connor Wellman, I think.
Connor Wellman. I don't know if there was a little miscommunication there on the play, but yeah, that
looked like that defensive wall had shifted and was just waiting for him there.
Connor took a shot. He's feeling it. I can see him over there. He's coming out now. Yeah, he took a shot.
We're gonna bring the bruiser back in, Liam Rasmussen. Are we gonna kick a field goal? Okay.
Oh, looks like we are.
Gianluca. Now, Tyler, he's from Mexico. Is that correct?
Jean-Lucas from Germany.
Germany. I am so sorry.
And he made it!
Yes! And a kid!
Let's go! Okay, Christian's from Mexico, right?
Yeah, the guy flying our drone is from Mexico. Gianluca Buccialeri is from Germany.
Dude, I love every one of our kids' last names. Love them. But Gianluca, great kick. It's been a while.
The Dutchmen lead 3-0.
It's been a Charlie Whalen while. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there, and that is that's fairly accurate.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's the truth of it. It's been that long since we had a kicker who kicked a field goal, probably.
Yeah, this is great. Love it. Because that just adds another element to the game. Like, we didn't have to go for it on fourth. We can say three's enough. And gives us the lead. Let's go.
Let's go.
To those at home, it is a little bit challenging for us to get field goals, a good angle on that. So apologize if anybody's watching from Germany, from Gianluca. We had people last year watching from Germany for Lex Mosler.
That's right.
But I apologize for that. I'm going to talk to my on-field camera guy and see if we can get a better one next time we have a field goal attempt.
Was the drone footage not? I guess the drone wasn't looking at the goalpost, I guess.
It's just where the drone is positioned, it's kind of hard to get a good shot of it.
You know what, Tyler? I think you need to climb up to the top of the goalpost and get a stationary camera placed up there. Is that something you can do? I know you like heights.
I'll see if Alti can put that in the budget.
Okay.
Well, on the NFL, they usually have them on the bend of the crossbar.
Ooh, I like that too. That's not as high. I could help you with that one. I ain't going to the top.
Big boot.
Love that. Back to the 5-yard line. Oh, he popped!
Bobbled it.
Let's go! Jump on that boy!
Keep him pinned in. Don't let him get through. Oh, that's a good stick.
Ooh, that's a
Who was
fold
that?
up. Poor old boy.
We're down though. Whoever did that hit 80,
90.
90.
That could be Henry Leb.
Henry Leb, I believe. Yes. Yeah, he felt that hit that he delivered. So
Yeah. So it looked like we had good outside coverage there. I don't know if you thought that too.
I did. He wasn't getting outside, but I didn't expect him to get up through the middle either.
Right. Yeah, it was very much like I've played a lot of Frisbee, and sometimes when you're playing zone instead of man, you kind of find yourself sitting and waiting. And then by the next thing you know, they're past you.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta be kind of aggressive, but at the same time, you have to break down and don't get juked out. I mean,
Right.
If you focus on that,
Oh!
he broke out.
Who's get the wrap? Come on. Looks like Bo Budemeyer and somebody else were there to able to drag him down after a first down. Gave him about 13.
He hit the pile, bounced back out, and then there was no outside containment there, so he had he got to the second level.
Aiden Carpenter and Bo Budemeyer were able to wrap him up there. I think Aiden got there first.
You can't really, the hole got closed.
Yeah.
He just made a great second effort, bounced off the where the hole was supposed to be.
Low
snap,
but
middle, get low. You got to get low, boys. He's just rolling us over by just driving through.
Right. Colton Cossett. So it sounds like they got Colton Cossett and then Brock McKinney. Both are seniors. They're running back safeties and running back linebackers. So you know they're kind of built for impact.
Yeah, they definitely are. And they've got some quick feet on them. They're not just straight ahead.
Got a blitz by Steve Budd on the outside. Oh, we're going
deep, wide open.
18 on the Dutchman, it looked like. Maybe.
I can't make that number out, but
Mason or Kai, one of the two.
That ball was laid out there. It took a long time to get there. That's why we were able to get back to it. But he was wide open. Blown coverage, got behind our zone.
Yeah, that safety, he reacted, but it was a little bit late to get over there in time to break that up, too.
All right, this is where we got to stand tall.
Reset, boys. Feeds it to one. One punches through the hole. And I notice every time they get hit, they kind of try to do a spin, and then they just keep those feet moving, pushing backwards.
They're using, they turn their back to the line and just keep driving backwards.
Protect the ball. They already lost it once, you know. I'll take another one of those if you're good with it, Sam.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You know, let's see what our defense can do here.
Do you want to phone that in real quick?
Yeah. Chase, time to step it up and get that ball back.
I'll take it. Running back handoff again, punches right up the gut, right into Chase, and
Touchdown.
He's in for the touchdown.
Who's honking out there now?
I don't know. I don't think they know them. I don't want to misquote myself, but there's some rules on noisemakers. All right, they bring in their kicker. We're going to see if he can redeem himself from that missed field goal. Try to make this a 4-point lead instead of a 3. Get the block. Let's go. Oh. And sends it home this time.
This time it was good. It was a bad snap.
Yeah.
The holder made a great recovery. And
all right, Coach Kemp is getting his special teams together.
Let's get some good field position here.
Indians lead the Dutchmen 7-3.
And we've talked about our coaches before.
9 minutes in the.
Got Coach Lewis out there doing a lot with the offense. Coach Payne heavily forces, he works with the heavy forces, the linemen. Coach Howard is our head coach. Coach Benton, I don't remember for sure what Coach Benton is, like his specialty is. I believe Coach Kemp is special teams and wide receivers.
I'm not sure, but that could be right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of spitballing. I'm just looking at the guys they're looking at. Brandon Howard, he's also out there. I probably just shouldn't say who I think they work for. All right, number 1, their kicker, Colton Kossuth. So that's a running back safety as well.
He's got some speed on him, it looks like, because he was able to run down Chase a while ago.
Yeah, I love it whenever you get a kicker or a linebacker who can kick. There's something about that type of build that you're not afraid to make some contact too.
6.
Chase with a shake, Chase with a slip.
Out to the 30-yard line. He made some good moves there, and
You got a little chirp.
Yep.
I don't mind a little bit. Don't give me a lot.
Well, I like the fact that he kept going forward.
Yeah.
It was stutters, and it wasn't side.
Yeah, and he slipped that one. That was really good.
Yeah.
Strong leg there.
So, jitterbugging left and right doesn't get you very far.
No.
In high school anyway. So here we are on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
9 minutes in the second quarter. And let's play ball, boys. Going to put a heavy man coverage here, but we're going to run.
Big run. Picked up 9. Going to be just shy of the first down.
Liam Rasmussen has been a workhorse tonight already, and we are barely into the second quarter. I love what that boy's doing.
Well, this could open up a passing game for us, which we know we've got receivers. So
yeah. You know what? We highlight a lot of stuff. Liam is also great in the classroom. I have quite a few of these kids in class, and Liam is a workhorse in the classroom too. Doesn't take time off. He gets his stuff done.
First down.
And watch it right there. Doesn't take time off. Gets his stuff done.
Picks up about another 8 yards on that second down carry and moves the chains plus some.
Anybody young that's watching this, Be like the boys that are getting stuff done and not quitting. That's the answer.
That is the answer. Never quit.
I don't care what you're down. You're down 4? Well, let's go turn it around. Here we go, boys.
Attitude is everything. Positive attitude is everything.
Steve Budd with the slow motion move. Going to be a big blocker right there.
That's a big hole. Another pickup about 4-ish, 3,
Yes, sir.
3.5-ish.
I love watching Steve block. That boy is not that big, and he goes out there and puts his shoulder into somebody.
Well, he's tenacious. He's
Yeah.
like a honey badger.
Yeah, he is. Little Tyrann Matthews there. Let's go.
Well, that's that wrestling
Yes.
technique. You know, he is.
He knows how to lower that center of mass.
Yep.
I agree.
He uses and you know that Pullman kid. I can't remember what his first
Matt back in the day?
Yeah,
Yes.
he was
Oh, slip, Kai. Steve Budd's the only one you got. Oh, he goes big. Oh, we got it. But we
pass
got it.
interference.
Yes, let's go.
That's going to be a 15-yarder. I don't think that's spot. I don't think they do spot fouls in high school.
Well, we'll find out, Sam. It looks like he's lining up. You're right. So he's saying, hey, I need you still at your mark. Okay, there we go. I like it when they walk yard by yard, because then you're like, yes, this is what it should be. Because right now he looks very confused because he went up.
We're going to break the huddle from 20 yards back and sprint to the ball. So 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Their pass. Oh.
You got to at least go up, Rick. Throw your hands up for that thing.
Well, one thing I will say about Kai is it looks like he's got a rocket for an arm.
Does.
He can really wing it.
That thing, it zips, so that's good. And, you know, he's obviously in his first couple of games of varsity ball here, so, you know.
And throwing it right there into double coverage.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
gutsy.
He was going to thread that needle if it went through there. I don't think either one of those guys were going to catch it.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it. I wish Rick would have, got his hands up.
Yeah.
Who knows? Sticky
you
gloves.
You make an effort. Something happens.
Big blitz on left. Oh, Liam bounces.
Little hesitation there in the hole, but he'd probably pick up about 2. Looks like a long one.
He's hit first by number 30, Lucas McKinney. Gain of 2 on the play will bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Dutchmen.
All right, boys, let's go. Give me something to talk about.
A nice out route would be good. Going long. Oh. Too much jousting down there to.
Yeah.
Should have been run the route, don't joust.
Especially when you got a young quarterback like that who hasn't made that many throws. He's probably placing it to a spot more than placing it to where, you're going.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
I'm sure that route was a go route down the sideline, and he expected him to be at the end zone. Well,
right, he put it in that back corner of the end zone. That would have been a great little toe tap.
we're jostling as a receiver instead of running our whole route. But that's what happens.
I like this misdirection. Oh, and I've seen Brady with an arm.
Wide open,
yes,
wide
sir.
open. Oh, no. Oh, son, it was there. He had him wide open, and the ball got.
We were thinking about what we were going to do with it.
Yes, we were. Now he's hobbled. So run it off, work it off. You're fine.
Limp's gone now. He's back.
That was a great play. That would have been 6 for sure right there. So
I was watching Brady during warm-ups, and he was winging it.
Yeah.
So that was not surprising.
Yeah, it was a perfect ball. I mean, it was right where it needed to be. You can't catch them all, though. I mean, that's how it goes.
All right, play some defense. We moved it.
Yeah, we did.
Got all the way down to the 30, so let's go. Come on, D.
Oh, someone was moving ahead of time. No flags, though.
No flag.
Looks like a shoe came off.
Strip that ball, huh, boys? No.
Looked like we had. I thought we had movement in the backfield before the snap.
Yeah. I think that might be number 70 is Wyatt Shaw. Yep. Lost a shoe.
Lost a shoe.
Somebody get that, boys. Strap back up. Let's go. You know, in cross country, we like to tape over the laces to make sure that shoe doesn't come off.
Well, I don't think it came untied. I think it got ripped off.
I agree. So he's going to need a tape all the way up the ankle.
Yeah.
Let's go, line. Is that Brennan Crammy on the outside left?
Looks like 84, yes.
Yep.
Just get low, boys. Get low.
They were able to pick up about, 12 on that one?
Yeah, that was a big gain.
Number 16 sets stack with the carry on the play.
Quarterback keep.
This quarterback has got some size. He's got some speed, and he's very shifty when he runs.
Got some blockers up front.
Yeah, he does.
First and 10 from the 50-yard line.
All right, we got 5 minutes, 5:15 left in the second quarter. Hey, don't worry, I won't kick you. Just hot. It's really hot up here. How you guys doing over there with all that electronics? Is it warm?
I can't tell.
Okay. Oh, they put a screen.
Got acreage to run there. Picked up about another 12 or 13 yards.
Number 17, Gavin Haddix. We've called his name once or twice.
Oh, something happened.
Somebody threw Chase Crosby down. I think we're going to get a little unsportsmanlike penalty here.
He just landed it. He's getting ready to lift off right now. I can watch him.
Personal foul
I got him right here. He's about to
on the Indians.
Dead ball personal foul against the Indians.
Now they're discussing, okay, how many yards back do we want to take them?
Yeah,
I believe that should be 15, right?
It'll be 15, and still, I think it'll be a first down, but it'll be first down and looks like 14 now, unless since the play happened, it was a dead ball foul. I don't know.
15-yard penalty. Indians have it first and 10 at their own 47.
So first and 13.
Yeah.
First and 13. That's what the scoreboard's saying. Handoff.
He picked up about
7
6 more.
Yep.
Makes it third and about 6.
I want to take a second here to go over the comments in the chat. We've got a few. It says, Ashley Baldwin says, it's fine. You guys are doing a great job. That was in reference to the field goal. I think the guys got a better grip on the field goals now, so hopefully next one will be a better shot. John Gasca, a win starts with getting a lead. Yeah, we did have a lead earlier, and hopefully we get it back. Tanya Montgomery, G-Mall watching from Kentucky. My Dutchmen.
Tanya, we've seen your name before.
70
Yes,
Wyatt
yeah.
Shaw.
Yeah, Wyatt Shaw, that's right.
Here's a familiar name, Christopher Reyes. He just says Ben.
Hey, Chris.
Chris.
Ben. That's right, Ben. I don't know what it means either.
Play resumes. Indians have it second down and 3.
Second down and 3. The Indians got the ball. Handoff in the back. Got 2 lead blockers.
Man, he's
Tripped up by Chase Crosby.
but it picked up about 10 on that.
Yeah.
Maybe out to about the 35 of Owensville.
By number 26, Chase Crosby.
Sam, I promise I am paying attention. I'm also changing out my insulin while we talk.
Well, you got to do that.
Yes, sir.
I don't need you keeling over in the other room there.
Yeah,
since
you'll
we-
never know. Why is
Yeah,
he so quiet?
Yeah, the dynamic Dave is quiet over there. So first and 10 from Owensville's 35, dropping back to pass. A little bit of pressure. Quarterback rolls out. He's coming up. He's going to run out of bounds.
Pull up, boys. Don't hit.
Give about 5-ish.
And it's 3:50 left in the second quarter.
For the Indians. He's right out of bounds for the Dutchmen, number 6,
No, it's
Lemar.
pick up about 3. I'm watching the opposite side referee where he's standing, and he's never in the right spot.
Okay.
So,
Come to the line with man in the backfield. Looks like they got 2 extra tight ends or blockers on the right. And a
2 up the
center.
gut. Well, he's a struggler, but yeah, he picked up. So you picked up about 3.
Yeah.
3 more.
Yep.
Number 2, Brock McKinney with the carry for the Indians.
It's Brock McKinney again.
He's tackled by 84, Brendan Cramey for the Dutchmen.
Brendan Cramey on the tackle again. That's great for Brendan.
3rd and 3. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Now we bear down and go.
Yes, sir. Let's go, boys. Come on.
Get low. Close up holes. Block them. Make them have to adjust their.
Got an extra blocker on both sides. He still goes straight up the gut, and he slides it to the right. Goes right into Bo Budemeyer.
I can't see where. Yeah, so he got the first down.
McKinney with the carry.
Pick up about 4.
He's hit first by number 6, Bo Budemeyer.
Again, great job, Bo. I know we've had a couple different freshmen playing on varsity. Bo, great job. Doing a real good job taking some big hits there, making some stops.
This will be confidence builder for that young man. You know,
Yes.
as a freshman, you know, big things can be expected from him.
You know, it's never to compare you to your brother, but you're hitting just like Big Steve, so keep it up. All right, let's see. They put a man in motion,
Yes.
number 88, going to cut
Oh.
across the middle. They're going deep end zone. And, oh, did he get that? I think he's going to call it out of bounds.
I think so. He's pointing at it. I don't think he's decided yet, but I think he's saying out of bounds.
Incomplete
Oh.
pass. Please?
They're moving. Did he step out of bounds? I didn't see that.
Nobody threw the hands up, did they?
No, I never saw any signal.
All he did was
Yeah.
point at the line.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good shot of it here with the drone. I'll play the replay on screen.
Don't prove us wrong.
Man, it was.
Don't prove us wrong.
I got the replay just at the wrong time, but I do believe that it was a touchdown based on what I saw. I had the drone shot of it, so I could see pretty well over top of it.
Fine, we'll believe you.
I believe you. I didn't see the referee give us a touchdown. So at least not the one I was looking at. He missed. Wide left.
Wide left again. Man.
Laces out, Dan. Laces out.
So it is a 10-point game right now with 2:26. Coach, what's our 2-minute drive? What do we got? Sam? As coach, what are you going to do in 2 minutes?
Well, you gotta start moving the ball down the field. We've been pretty conservative on our offense. It's been working, but in 2 minutes you're not going to get where you need to be.
Yeah, that rushing game is not going to be effective from, what, 4 or 5 yards every handoff?
Right. You don't have enough timeouts, and I think we've already used one.
Yeah, it says, let's see, 2 timeouts left.
So we
both
have 2
teams.
timeouts left. We got to start working the sidelines. You
Yeah.
know, maybe they know that, but at the same time, we've got the personnel to do that. We just got to have good completions. It don't have to be big chunks. If you can get 10, 12 yards a pop and get out of bounds, you're gonna use that clock how you need it and move the ball down the field.
Right, and one thing, I don't think we've thrown the ball really to Brady Watson. I don't know how many times we've thrown it to Chase, but we had
Brady Watson throw to Chase.
Right.
I mean, that we do know that. But, yeah, as far as our downfield threats.
And we can pick up 20 yards that way,
Oh, if you throw a 10-yard something, those guys have the ability to go 10 more or to take it the distance. I mean,
Right.
It can easily happen that way. We haven't done that yet. Here comes the kick.
All right, let's see if Chase can take us all the way back to the no-yard line.
Coming out.
Oh, that's a 15-yard return.
Yeah, 15-yard line. Dutchmen take over.
Might have been better to just let that one go out the end zone.
I think so in that case. But he's had 2 good returns. So I mean, I get it. You're feeling that. Hey, I've had 2 good returns. He just didn't have what he wanted in front of him once he started running the ball.
Right.
He wasn't able to avoid the first hits there. So, hey, we're gonna find out what we got. What do we got? Oh, the T's still out on the field.
Is that a penalty? Come on.
No, it's not a penalty. It's just stopping the play, and then they'll get it off, and we'll wind it back up and get ready to go.
Dang it. Sam, I needed 5 yards.
I'll give you 5 yards.
All right.
They don't get 5 yards, so I'll give you 5 yards.
All right, we put Steve in that slow motion.
Yeah, we're running. Got about 2 yards there again, maybe. Maybe 1 yard they're going to give us.
Rasmussen with the carry. He's hit first by 47, Jaden Barnhart. Gain of 1 on that play brings up 2nd down and 9.
All right, boys.
Oh, we got a timeout called by Owensville.
Timeout Dutchmen.
All right, so it's never good if you use one of your 2 remaining. But I guess it's better to use it now than to just turn it over.
Yeah, you don't want to take them with you. I mean,
That's true.
but at the same time, you want something going. But then, hey, this is where they can kind of maybe get a couple plays in the bag. If you make a decent gain, you gotta play in the bag. That's you can. Okay, let's go. If this happens, then this. If this happens, then this.
You know, and that's another good question. I wonder what Gianluca could kick. I wonder how far.
I'm just going to lay it out there, 63 yards.
Okay. Is Mr. T there with you? Did he hear that one?
Yeah. Well, no, he's on the radio.
Oh, okay.
We'll get that drone.
Oh, if we're kicking a 63-yard field goal, we better have that drone in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
I don't care if we miss it. I want it to look good.
Where we're at right now, I don't think we can probably put one that far. But I don't know. That kid might have a heck of a leg. And we run it again. I don't know. Maybe a yard, maybe no gain.
Yeah, there's quite a brick wall there. I'm surprised the Indians aren't calling a timeout to try to get that ball back right now with you being only at the 15, 17-yard line.
Yeah. So now we're third and 8.
Yeah.
So we let's see what our play option is going to be. And maybe I know Kai's young. Maybe he don't have as big a playbook as what Adam had.
Right.
So
could be. We're still lining up in this slow motion Steve there.
Their handoff going. I think we're just getting ready, going to go ahead and punt it.
We're at 56 seconds, and I think the Indians are going to call a timeout.
Call timeout. They're gonna keep us from running that clock down as far as we can. So we're gonna need a big kick from Mr. Watson, I believe.
Yeah. And we had a 50-yarder from him earlier, so if we could get him back to the 30, that'd be huge. But I'm thinking 40 is probably going to be where it ends, maybe the 50.
Yeah, it's going to be about midfield, which it's going to give them about 45 seconds probably to do something. But hey, they might try to do a big play. Maybe we get an interception.
Yeah, very possible.
They're setting up on about the 46-yard line of theirs. Now he's moving up to about the 50. We got the wind at our back, it looks like, a little bit, so
yeah.
Roughly. So maybe we can get a good sting on one and send
Yeah,
him.
favorable bounce. We got to get a good snap here. There we go. Good snap to start it.
Well,
and it looks like, nice kick.
That's a smoke right
nice
there.
kick. Oh, my gosh, Brady Watson. What the heck, baby? Woo!
Don't touch it. Let it stay. Burn that time off.
Big boot Brady.
Wow, that was huge, folks. I don't know if you saw
Wow.
You could see that, but that covered some ground.
That went down to the 6.5-yard line, and he kicked it probably from about the 6-yard line. Am I right?
Yeah, weird thing was he stood there with it.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to run clock off. That's my guess.
It was gutsy because if one wrong move, you get tackled right there.
Yeah, that's bad. That's
bad.
bad.
That's a bad decision making.
What are you saying? Sorry, Coach?
Yeah, I had a plan in my mind and didn't really work out.
Right. All right, so we've got Connor Wellman as a cornerback. We've got Chase Crosby as a safety. Brady Watson as probably a cornerback on the other side. Steve Budd here in the middle. Our corners are switching. Steve Budd's going to pop out. Ricky's going to come across. There's a little bit confusion in our defense here.
Yeah, I think they're okay. Yeah. So
watch this screen pass. Oh, way to blow it up, Ricky.
Yeah, that's
Jeez Louise.
So who?
Oh, and he uses the official as a perfect screen. Oh, boy.
You can't give up on that play. So, yeah, that was
that one was rough to watch.
Yeah, it was. I can't tell who
Okay, Sam, this is the play that they ran back to back.
Yes.
And last time, nobody went with that man in motion. They hit him.
This time Ricky did. He cut that play off.
And that took probably our safety, I'm going to guess one of our safeties, our linebacker, out of the middle and made it like a man-to-man in the back maybe.
Yeah, I think we were playing man-to-man, though. It looked like to me like that's what we had done. That's why Connor switched over to the far side.
Right.
Whenever they rotated and they brought Chase on this side, or not Chase. Brady over on this side.
Yeah.
They matched up on the guys that they wanted them on, but somebody slipped behind somebody. I don't know who that was in pursuit, but they got by him, and he couldn't catch up. It was a single-digit number. I couldn't make it out.
It was probably Steve. I think Steve was in there. I'm not going to call Steve. I'm not saying it was you. I remember seeing a single-digit number. Could have been somebody else.
And that's just what, that can happen.
Right.
You get hung up just at a look. You hesitate for a split second, and
right. And if you're like me, what was I watching, Sam? I watched Ricky.
Yeah. And
then the next thing I know, I look back and that guy's right at the 45 catching the ball. Dang.
That was good quarterback play because his first look was to do the screen. Now whether that was a design play, I don't know.
I wonder if that's been there like a couple times, but that little crossing route's better for him, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
A lot of times offenses set plays up to do, they see what happens. Okay, they know, hey, we ran that screen, but you were wide open.
Right.
We're going to get you at some point in time, and it worked.
Right. Hey, quarterback, watch that guy. Let's see it. All right, is he going to squib this thing? Nope. Oh, boys.
Brady's got it. Okay. Make moves and go. Make moves and go. He's still on his feet. Got out to the 29-yard line. No, excuse me, 19-yard line.
Yes, sir.
What do we got, about 20 seconds left?
18.2. So it's 3 to 21, 18.2. And I'm curious what we're going to do here.
Yeah. You want to go down at halftime at least fighting.
Right.
Do something. Because when we come out of the halftime, Pacific
they're getting
gets
ball.
The ball.
Right.
So
agreed.
You want to do something, at least have some positivity going into the locker room. We're going to drop back to pass. He's going to run it.
Guy's got scramble legs.
He's got some wheels on him.
Yeah, he does.
Might be something to think about there. You got to open some plays up.
And good thing there, took about 6 seconds.
Really?
So you got 3 plays then.
Well, it looked like he got the first down, but
yeah.
I guess they didn't. I guess they cut him out a yard short, but sure looked like he crossed the first down marker to me.
My apologies. I clicked the wrong button on my switcher, and I brought up a errant replay. My apologies.
Hey, it happens.
I didn't know it.
Nobody's perfect. Or whatever. Nobody's perfect. Ooh, and he goes out.
Okay.
Get out of bounds. Nice job.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we may have,
That was a 5-second play.
We do have a penalty flag on the field.
Don't say that. Dang it.
Maybe it was offsides.
Yeah, on them, right?
I thought I saw their right guard or right tackle jump offsides. Oh, well, that's not what I saw, but that's what they called. So, and that's easy to do. These linemen, they get used to run blocking, and when a pass play comes up, especially if they didn't quite hear what might be the play coming, they can wander down just a yard too far. That's all it takes.
Yeah, see the band there on the side on the track. They're going to be coming out at halftime. So stick with us at halftime to hear the OHS band play.
They got a lot of props there. Looks like it's going to be a big performance.
It's going to sound good. Promise. Another out of bounds run. Perfect. Stop that clock. Oh, we got more than 1 second. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but.
I hear people out in the crowd yelling. Yeah. They know how much time was supposed to be.
That's
there.
A high school kid. That's good old, we call him Gino, but his name's Charlie.
3 seconds on the clock.
I heard it over the radio, 3 seconds on the clock.
Don't worry, Charlie. Gino.
Looks like we got a timeout called.
We still got a good student section out here tonight. It looks like a couple more kids came in since we looked at them at the first.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice, about 5 or 6 rows deep, and we're all the way across. And somebody called a timeout, maybe. Probably the Dutchmen. We got one timeout left. Might as well, right?
Yep.
I expect to see the Indians in like a big prevent. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, they're gonna have someone spread out way back. There'll probably be a three-man rush at the most.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if they went 4 or 5 down linemen. I'd say they'll drop everybody back. Prepare themselves for maybe a trick play of some sort, to try to get flea flickers or whatever, laterals and whatnot.
Yeah, let's do it. I just want to see something fun. And if you guys heard any screaming, it was our cheerleaders leading the student section in the roller coaster. It looked enjoyable, looked fun.
So yeah, it looks like Pacific's got three down linemen. Everybody's spread out. We got 5 defensive backs and a couple linebackers. They're all just.
We go Brady Watson for a swing. Oh. And it's down, and end of the half. You see the Dutchmen trail the Indians 21-3. And boy, oh boy, we were in it for quite a while, and I still think we can battle back. We have a lot of good things going for us.
Yeah, that was one bad play.
Yeah.
We were 14-3 at that time, but that's kind of a dagger at that moment when we had a great punt. We really had an opportunity there. We just didn't do anything with it. I think if we'd have done something on that possession like we started on this last 27 seconds or whatever it was, that would have been a little better. I even said it. We need to work the out. You asked, I said it. Work the sidelines a little bit.
And they did that in the last 20 seconds, and
right.
It was there. Now they were playing prevent a little bit better, but is it there earlier in the game?
Yeah, I think it's there. I think it's there all game. If you want to try to do that,
right?
You do it until they stop it, and then that's when you break out your running game again or whatever. And
right.
At some point in time, you're gonna get the big play you need.
Right. So here's the next question: Do we come back in the second half with a different game plan where we have to gun and throw the ball a lot, trying to make up 18 points, or do we just stick with what we've been doing well and try to climb our way back slowly?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. I mean, right now as a team that's in the lead by 18 points that they're going to have to pass. They're going to have to pass.
Right.
Well, there's got to be a way to. You still got to break their defense.
Right. And like we know that Pacific's run game was working, so they're not going to go away from that. They're going to keep running and run the clock and steal as much time as they can.
Right. That's exactly what they'll do. And so we got to come out as a defense and know, hey, plug that middle up because 90% of their runs are straight up the gut, trying to they use a lot of misdirection but they got tough running backs. But if you get them quick, nice through there, and if you can get their legs, you can get yourself into some positions to get some points. You got to win the battle of possession.
Right. We will have the marching Dutchmen here at halftime. They are taking the field as we speak. I'm sure Mr. T is going to have a camera that's going to probably pick up the most sound. And Sam and I will probably take a break here. So, Sam, I'm going to hop off the mic, come back over there, and we'll take a short little breather.
Yes, sir. See you after halftime, folks.
Drum Majors, is your band ready? You may take the field for your halftime performance.
Then the cracks begin to show. Dance like no one's watching. Look in the mirror. What do you see?
place in class and 11th place in finals.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow,
great
the band
job.
travels
That was
to Washington
fantastic.
to compete in the Washington Marching Invitational. Good luck to the band.
Check. All right, congratulations to the OHS marching band. That was fantastic.
Yeah, surely was.
Let's see here, trying to get everything back here.
I will say in person, it sounded much, much better in person, I promise you guys. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow, find out when the band plays or just go hang out at Washington. And if you like music, there will be bands all day playing there.
All right, guys, do you guys want anything from the concession stand? I'm going to make some runs here for people. You guys hungry for anything?
I am not making – oh, we have ticket.
Yeah, I got tickets, man.
Would you get me just a plain cheeseburger or hamburger and like a bag of Doritos or something?
Sure, hamburger and Doritos.
Just a regular hamburger is fine with me.
Okay, a couple hamburgers. All right, perfect.
That's all it said, right? Burger and chips?
Yeah, you can get a drink, too. You want a diet
Oh,
dew?
you know it, baby.
All right, I got you. I'll be back, guys.
You're the
Not
man.
a diet dude.
You want one, too?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
If you got enough hands to do it.
I got it, man. I'll be right back, guys. Thank you for all your help.
All right, Mr. T takes care of us. Big shout out, by the way. So, guys, we are doing something that a lot of schools want to do. We look at what Nixa does, and like for real, Nixa's program is absolutely astonishing. If you have any free moments in your life, just type in like Nixa football and like watch their live stream, and like you can actually find out about them. They have like a vehicle that they take to away games, and it's like their broadcast center. It's just absolutely amazing. Mr. T showed it to me, and we both just like fanboyed about it. But we do amazing things here. We cover as many sporting events as possible. We cover as many just activities as possible. So we're talking about anything from like giving kids the ability to take a camera to the ECC College Visit Day and like getting that on film. We do a monthly newscast. There's a weekly newscast. We do videos for businesses in town. We try to cover as many sporting events as possible, but even like band concerts, the art shows, I think we even do that. It is just anything and everything that we can get our hands on and show off Owensville, we're going to. And Mr. T does so much of that on his back. I am so blessed to be a part of that and like be able to be one of the people that he asks questions to. And like, I'm so happy to be a part of watching this develop and knowing what he does, and then knowing I get to be a part of it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, you guys do a great job on this. It's, and I look back when I was in high school, the TV studio just started.
Yeah.
So, that was back in 1987, roughly 86, 87, and it was very, very cool. Mr. Whitty, Les Whitty started it. Back then, and it was pretty awesome for us. They would do. Now this is obviously it's way more intense with the social media stuff.
Yes, it is.
We were lucky, like as football players, they would videotape the games, and then they would like simulcast. I want to say the station out of Sullivan, and then on I think like on Thursday nights, they would show it on the cable network there in Owensville.
Really?
So we would have, as players, like we would have the guys, my buddies, come over to the house. And we have football night.
For sure.
Get to watch our game, and other players did it too.
So this is kind of like that that home cable network that like the Wayne's World had, right?
Yeah, it was kind of.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome, Sam.
So yeah.
But you're absolutely right. Like when we were you went to school before me. When I was in school, I never dreamed that I knew I was going to be a teacher. I almost knew 100% that I was going to be back at Owensville. I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to do that, but it is really one of those things. Like in my wildest dreams, could I imagine what I get to do every Friday home football game, and have so much fun doing it.
Yeah, it's I really enjoy getting to hang out with you guys and be the third wheel up here. And
we enjoy having you.
It's just it all started when I offered my services to Mr. T about track. It was just funny listening to him and another one of your former athletes talking and so I just offered hey, I could kind of help out with that, and then it's gone into this. So
it's very nice having somebody knowledgeable mixed in with somebody who's, like I'm really good with color,
Yes.
color commentary. And I know a little bit about football, but I don't know everything about football. And, a lot of times I'll probably sound dumb because I'm not afraid to. But, you got a little bit more football background. Well, then you get into track season, and, yeah, some of those kids have, like, actually done track before, but they didn't live and breathe it. That's the reason why they were not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
So when, like, I went back and watched that, they were like, yeah, we kind of try to do this in a 4x8. And, you're looking at it like, do you really know what you're talking about? Like, and then in my head, I'm like, guys, you haven't ever talked to me, and I'm like the.
I got a Coach Fisher, not to cut you off. I got a Coach Fisher looking at me in the window
hey,
here.
hey, Coach Fisher.
How you doing?
So we got our old tech director back hanging out watching some Dutchman football.
Coach Dave and I are on the doing the cast here. So, well, he kind of roped me into he's doing his thing, and then he comes. I get the booth. Dave's over here in his other side.
I got the big booth.
Yeah, he's got a recliner over there and everything.
Yeah.
I got a 2x2 window I'm looking out of.
Guys, I am kind of sitting on the platform. I'm sitting on the table over here, Sam, and my body's all the way up against the window.
Okay, Coach Fisher, I got to help him coach our boys. My oldest boy.
Was
Cano.
TC and Luke almost in the same grade?
They were in the same grade.
They were.
Yeah, they were in the same grade, and so I helped Coach Fisher coach those boys when they were young, growing up to when they got into as freshmen, and then they were out of our hands. They were into the Dutchman hands then. So I truly enjoyed working with him and coaching with him. It was fun.
And that's something, Sam, that we don't talk about too much, but our youth coaches, they are deeply embedded into or with our high school coaches. So Coach Brandon Howard also coaches with the middle school. I believe that's Charlie Meyer. He's a middle school coach, but he's up in the box. He's given some extra help here with the high school staff. We've got the Pullmans.
Oh, yes.
The last name Pullman, like, rings Dutchman football, in my opinion. And those guys are also a part of the middle school staff. And then we go to our youth organizations where we've got, Coach Howard and Coach Howard both are out there with their boys' teams, along with, Lynn Mantles, Brandon Glenn, Alan Cupp is volunteering. So if you're hearing the names, Coach Johnson, like Mr. Johnson, he's out there helping. Like, all these names have gone through the program. They all know who Coach Howard is. A lot of them went to school with him or slightly behind him around there. So it's really easy to buy into a program when you grew up together or when you believe in the head coach of the high school team.
Yes, and to that point, even.
Oh, Tyler, thank you.
Just over, even in the next room on over.
You're welcome, dude.
To my right is you've got Garrett Payne's dad.
Yep.
And the voice of the Dutchman now,
Chad Watson. Right.
Those guys were all we were all coaching the youth football league at the same time. Those guys kind of ran it. Yeah. And they coached the team, and we all coached at the same time. So we had all our coaches meetings at Chad's house.
Okay.
And and they're in the booth over there to the right commentating these games now. We've all kind of stayed into the program, even though we're probably not really coaching we're not coaching anymore, but
right.
we're still near the Dutchman football because it's close to our heart.
Yeah, there's definitely a tie back, and you find your way to give back to the community. If you're not in education, it's kind of hard to be able to be a coach. Just in the, you got to jump through other hoops. Sam, you've done that as a volunteer for us for cross. There's a lot of hoops you got to jump through just for the safety aspect of kids.
Oh, absolutely.
And we have a couple of them that are, have done that, and that's great. But then you look at it and you're like, okay, not everybody can do that. So what can I do? Well, work in the press box. There is a ton of stuff that they got to do. And as the basketball announcer, I know that pressure that Chad's under to get things right, to say things right. All the calls, like, for me in basketball, it's so much easier because I just say, foul on this person. I don't have to give the specific foul that the official does. I feel like Chad has a little bit more of, you need to say what they're saying. If it's a personal foul, call the foul. If it's offsides, you got to call offsides. But It's good.
You have to be articulate as well. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. They had when I was in high school, they asked me to do what your mom does at a track meet,
Okay. Yep.
and that reverb off of
Oh yeah.
that threw me off. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it. I was trying to talk over myself because it kept reverbing back to me, and I'm like, I was throwing myself off.
You're saying the same thing 3 times in a row, and you're like, I'm not getting any further. Whoops.
So Coach Fromm, Mr. Fromm, came up there and says, "Get out of here." And so he took over, and I'm glad he did because I was stuck.
There is something really fun that I have found about announcing. What I really enjoy the most about it, with basketball, I can be a little bit more free on it. And maybe you could do it out here in football, but the kids, they like nicknames. And, like, whenever I announced one game for the boys, I can't remember which game it was, but, like, I talked to them a little bit, and I was like, hey, do you want to be listed as, like, 6'5" or something like that? And, like, I think it was Kigo Glauser. He says, yeah, tell everybody I'm, like, 6'6" or something. And I was like, okay, I got you. And I said, can I call you Kigo? Because that's what I call him. He goes, yeah, that's fine. So I did it, and, like, that was so much fun. And, like, I did the same thing with the girls because I announced all the girls' game, and it was just a blast. I wish I would have done that a lot sooner, but, you got to wait your turn because the voice of the Dutchman, you're not taking it away from Bruce. You got to wait for Bruce to give it to somebody else. And
Yeah, but that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
The kids are here. This is supposed to be fun,
and it's their game.
It's their
not
game.
Mine.
We're here just to watch it and
Yeah.
observe and watch them enjoy it.
I will say, shout out to Bruce if you're watching this. I can't remember who told me, but I think you said something about, I think Dave's going to be all right. And when I can't remember who you said that to, but I will tell you right now, Bruce, when you said that to that person, and if you didn't, hey, I hope you think so. But when they told me that Bruce said, hey, I think Dave's going to be all right, I immediately felt accomplished.
Isn't that the truth of it?
Yeah,
though? I mean,
dude, like for real. It's very similar, like when Coach Candrell gives me a job and then he kind of like just lets me do it, and he gives me that full trust, that full confidence.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You've arrived at a level.
Sam, I'm 35 years old and I still feel giddy when things like that happen, man, and I'm so blessed to be alive.
Well, I'm glad you're where you're at, and
Me too.
I love the fact that you guys came back. I think knowing that you wanted to come back, you and Mr. T, and it's made such a huge difference in this. And I love seeing it myself. Knowing, hey, that guy was a Dutchman.
I want to see kids come back like that too. We hear it a lot. I want to get out of this small town. And I'm like, man, you got to remember what this small town gave to you. If you get out, that's fine, but just remember what this small town gave to you. So here we go, boys and girls. 12 minutes on the clock. 21-3. Dutchmen trail the Indians. I apologize. And we are kicking it off. Big boot down the field. Takes it at the 5-yard line. And let's wrap them up, boys. Come on.
Oh, he's got a big hole. Look at this. Someone's got to make a play on him.
John Luca.
Bottle him up.
Come on, Brady Watson.
Oh. Took it to the house. There was...
Flag on the play. What's this?
Oh, we'll see. Midfield. I don't know if it's a block in the back or he's throwing it again. I don't know what that means. So
Neither do I.
he looked at the Pacific sideline when he did that last one, holding
Yes!
on Pacific. So
Let's go. Thank goodness.
he had a lot of acreage he ran though. Man, that was
That's a 95-yard kick return.
a breakdown in coverage. He found a hole right up the middle, and then he had a lot of green to work with, but he had somebody holding. Really, he probably could have avoided that guy, but hey, we'll take it.
Yes, we will. So where does that thing get stopped off on? From the
Probably
hold?
a spot foul, and then they're going to back it up from there.
Okay, so that's why he threw it again, Sam, because he couldn't make it to the spot.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. And that's about where that guy was. His lead blocker was
Right.
messing with whoever that was trying to. John Luke, I think he's what you said.
Yeah, they had made it all the way back, and the only two that we had left was John Luca, and Brady. Goodness sakes.
They have a short field, though. They're at the 42 of Owensville.
All right, it's your turn to take a bite, then my turn to take a bite.
They're got to hurry. They're down to 4 seconds. It's going to be a quick snap.
Yeah, it is 2, 1. Oh, got it off.
Just got it off.
Oh, but he's going to call it?
Oh, maybe so.
Maybe it was a man in motion or something.
Look at this kid fight.
Golly. That's a 8-yard pickup, 9-yard pickup.
And 5 of that was with someone trying to hold him back. They're going to call a legal procedure, so we're going to back it up 5.
All for nothing. I didn't see it, to be honest, but I don't know what I'm looking for.
Well, it happened so fast. They only had 1 second. They snapped it 1 second. I'm going to guess that somebody was probably trying to move just because they knew it was time.
Right. Well, they got more time this time with 20 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of play ball time.
They're going to take it down as low as they can probably.
Mm-hmm.
Roll out to the little pitch, little option.
Liam tried to snuff that out, and then Liam was going just a little bit too fast.
This kid's got some
Come on,
moves.
Wellman. Come on, Wellman. Shed the blocker and get over there. Come on. Ah, dang it.
All the way to the 2. I don't know if he's in.
Holy cow.
On the 1-yard line, looks like.
That's a 38-yard pickup there.
Shifty running.
Carrying the play was by number 2, Brock McKinney.
Looks like he's at the first and goal.
From the Dutchmen 3-yard line.
3-yard line. Okay. They come out fighting, that's for sure. They want to put this game away.
Right. Stomp you, punch you in the mouth one time, and see if you fight back.
Yeah, we got to have to fight back. Let's do this. So, quarterback keeper, no, they hand it off. He's in.
Yep. Looks like Brock McKinney again, probably. Nope, number 1.
That's the kicker.
Yep.
That,
Kicker, running back, linebacker, man. Woo.
Kosuth, he'll be kicking near the extra point probably.
All right, they're going to try to get us a good shot on the field goal kick here, guys. I think.
Oh, yeah, Jonathan's got it.
Let's go.
We got the field goal figured out now.
Sweet.
Oh.
You're going to need to go get that ball real quick, boys.
Before the whistle, that thing was right through the uprights. So we had kind of a our drone flyer had to leave, so I had to teach Bradley Lewis how to fly the drone in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
So the drone's going to look a little bit different, but it's still up in the air. He's got some drone experience. He's flown a drone before, so he should be fine.
Good. Let me tell you, I had a drone. I didn't know you need a license or anything. I put it on my trash can, like to take off. Next thing I know, it like took off and it came back down, smashed in the trash can, and then fell onto the concrete.
And that one's good again, right through the uprights. All right.
And I'll be honest, I don't know if my drone works anymore.
I can throw a paper airplane.
It's impressive, Sam. I watched the episode of The Office. I know how to make one. All right, that puts the Dutchmen down 28-3 with 10:31 remaining in the third quarter. Fight back, boys. Fight back.
Go through a comment here. The Ben thing must be an inside joke because Drake Dietrich also said Ben ? And then John Gaska said, Coach, Dave and Mr. T do a GoFundMe for a truck. It'd be so cool to watch away games too. That would be a dream, yes.
I told him about Nixa.
Oh, yeah, Nixa. That's true, yeah. There's this kind of interesting. When I was trying to do some research and learn how to do this stuff, there's a company out of Pittsburgh, and they do a lot of them in the Pennsylvania area where they go. They basically get hired by schools to go do exactly what we're doing right now, and they have a truck set up like that, and it is so cool. Yeah, that's a whole nother level. There's levels to these things, and they're on a higher level.
You know, I think this is the answer, Tyler. We get a couple new buses to refit our fleet every year. And which
like
means
we're going already.
Yes, you do. Eventually, that means we probably need to, send an old bus to surplus. And I think an old bus could be, didn't Kevin Lay get something like that at one point in time for a STEM lab on a bus?
That is not good.
Oh,
what a crazy bounce that was. They got that. The ball hit the ground and bounced backwards away from our receiver, and he couldn't get to it.
Looks like he might have taken a little bit of a hit there. Might be a little shattered. And this isn't a punt, so you can't. Well, and it hit the ground too, right? So you can't. You can't claim like defenseless.
No, it's a kickoff, so it was. They got the ball basically like an onside kick, except they kicked it 40 yards down the field.
Dang.
And of all things, it checked up like a punt. It didn't.
Right.
It didn't roll forward. It hit and went backwards.
That's good right there.
So back to this bus idea. We could turn it in to a moving, like, AV lab. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm all in. I'm here to help. You tell me what you need. I'm helping. All right. They do an illegal shift number 4, I think, went a little early on the outside receiver. They didn't call the number, but number 4 is the one smacking the hands. Chase Crosby comes back in, and it looks like I think Bo is coming out.
Who's 22? Did I see 22 go out there?
Yeah, Ricky just came in.
Okay.
I think Jack Tesson, I believe I've said his name before as a freshman. I think 8 and 6 maybe had been in. And then Ricky comes in and Chase came back in as well. So here we go, defense. Got a blitzer from the outside, tries to break that up. Oh, tried to wrap his ankles up.
Hey, we got him tripped up, though.
Yeah, Henry Leb, I think, was able to take a little bit of that shoestring.
Only gained about 1 on that play, so they're still like second and. Is it loss of 1?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, well.
Somehow. I didn't think he was that
I think
far
he got
back.
mixed up because they had that false start penalty.
Oh, yeah.
It's really a gain of 4.
Right.
Hand off up the middle. This guy's a jitterbug.
Wow, did you see that?
I mean, that's a start and stop, and the acceleration was like he never stopped.
Right. Jeez Louise. You know, so they lose Radon Fowler, and then they pick up McKinney and, what was the other guy's name?
Koseth?
Yeah. Goodness sakes. They pick up 2 guys, so now they got a 2-headed monster. Maybe not exactly as good as Radon, like not just the bruiser, but they both are shifty. They're both quick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And that kick was good too, right?
yes. So you had just 14 quick points, just crazy. I mean, they're gashing. I don't know if they're gashing us. They're getting. I mean, but they're getting open and they're taking advantage of what they're getting. You know,
Right.
That's all you can say.
Right. Capitalize on all points.
Yeah. So we need to not give up. Keep fighting.
All right, special teams.
Good return here.
You know what's actually, Sam, think about this. I don't think we gave enough credit to their kickoff team in the fact that the ball hit and that boy was there.
Yes, that's true. They were fast to get down the field. If you remember in the first our kickoff,
Yeah.
they bobbled it, but we didn't have anybody within 25 yards
Right.
of that.
And that one there landed at like the 16, 20, somewhere around there.
So he's launched up again. This one went deeper than the last
Yep.
one. So Chase has got it. Let's have a play now.
Right up the middle.
They-
Wrapped up by 3 or 4 of them.
26, Chase Crosby with the kickoff return. He's tackled by number 4, Parker Thomas.
All right. Well,
Offense.
Dutchman 18-yard line. Dutchmen take over their first down.
let's do some. Let's see what we got here as far as what they set up defensively and what we try to do offensively.
So I could see 2 different game plans here. This is just my mentality. We stick with what we're trying to do and keep getting better at it, or we kind of go off script a little bit and try something that we haven't done yet and see if we can find some confidence there.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm good with either.
you're looking at needing some ball control, so you can have maybe run some time.
Right.
But you need to get some yardage. I don't think we gained anything on that down there. They're loading the box and they're pinning their ears back and heading right.
And anybody's scouting report's going to notice that our senior quarterback's out. We have, I believe, Kai's a sophomore, right?
Yes.
And so we have a sophomore quarterback in, and you don't expect that kid to have played too much unless he played as a freshman, and Kai did not. So you kind of look at it like, if that's my scouting report, why are you not bringing House?
Okay, so we got Chase on the end around.
Yep.
Gets around.
Gain of 1, 2.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe if you turn it upfield a little bit, you got to sacrifice a little bit of body. What did he pick up? 3?
I don't know.
No, I don't think he got 8.
Yeah.
Okay, 2. He got 2.
Yeah, it looks like we're at 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a very short 2, long 1. So
yeah.
Well, we were of course it's a different style game, but we were taught when you get to that point, you pick one person out and you just try to drive through them and see what happens. You might gain a yard, you might not, but you don't run if you don't run out of bounds. And we got to delay a game.
Really?
No, offsides.
Yeah, I was going to say we had like 5 seconds left. There we go. We'll take 5. We'll take 5 for sure.
Sure, that helps out. Now it's manageable.
Right.
All right. Let's get something going here, boys.
So this island that Chase is on out here, I mean, you don't want to really throw up a jump ball, but at the same time, like,
you got the guy that can do it.
Right, I've watched Chase Crosby. Steve-O got wrapped up
quick. I mean, he was in his back pocket when he caught it.
And that was a gain of nothing, maybe even a loss of a yard.
That 17 for the Indians is a good athlete too. He's the one that caught that long touchdown pass.
Yeah.
At the end of the half.
Hey, Tyler, are you over there?
He is.
Yes, I am. What's up?
Do you think you could change the quarter to 3rd? I think I forgot to change it to 2nd.
Yes, I can do that. I see that at the top now. My apologies.
Hannah asked me a question. She goes, why is it still the first quarter? I was like, Hannah, it's not the first quarter. I'll be home soon. Oh, just another slight missed tackle, and that boy is running.
We got a man down at the center on the O.
I didn't see that part.
I didn't either, but
he's holding a hip or a shoulder or something.
That's Connor Wellman, number 31.
Dang.
Maybe it's just the wind knocked out of him or something. I hope. I didn't see at all what happened there.
Yeah, not exactly something we're going to probably play a replay on. He is walking off. It looks like it might be a left arm, but now it's hanging fine and he's walking.
I thought he was flexing there for a second. I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Nice stinger. It'll make you remember while you're alive, Hey, I'm here.
I remember one time. Well, actually, it was the worst practice of my middle school football career. There was like a sweep ran, and I was playing outside linebacker, and it was a sweep ran to my side, and I got cracked back by the cornerback. I think they called it ear hold, is what they called it. And I remember I laid there questioning my life decisions, and then I got back up, got myself together, play some defense again. They ran the same play. They got me twice. Ear hold twice in a row, and I was like, oh, man, I need to come out after that one.
Yeah, you learn after once or twice to keep your head on the swivel.
Yes.
Play, and it's, again, it's different. Passing the ball, got a man open.
Oh, no. That's, okay, that might be the same guy who let one go earlier.
Number 10 was on the defense there.
No, I don't think 10. I don't want to call anybody out, Sam.
No, I don't know either for sure.
We don't have a 10 on our roster.
Oh, we don't?
They're throwing the ball a lot better this half, though.
Yeah, they
taking shots.
But that was the same spot that we got beat on earlier with just a man-to-man on the outside. The D-back got just overran real quick.
Their game plan is, I guess, pretty much worked. And I know Eldon did that to us a few years ago. Ran the ball to where, all you're going to do is run.
Right.
And then everybody cheats up. We're trying to stop the run.
Right, you're expecting as a receiver and as a defensive back probably to engage in a block.
Yes, you're thinking I got to get up there because all they're doing is running the ball, and now all of a sudden you let that receiver go, not even thinking that it's going to be a pass, and boom, they throw one over the top, and then I get it.
Yeah,
you're trying to figure out. They're swimming right now. They're trying to figure out. Okay, what do we got to do?
Oh, yeah, I will never say that. I've said this actually out loud. I think playing defensive back is one of the hardest things because you're not running a route.
No.
You are responding to whatever they are running.
Yeah, and if you guess, you're guessing. You're just guessing.
Right.
Right. You're 50-50. You get it right.
Right. You can read the eyes of the the receiver or the quarterback and try to see that, but really, I mean, are you able to read the quarterback's eyes unless you're in zone? Probably not. Right. You should be watching the hips of your.
Because if you're man to man, you're running with your receiver. You're running with them, and you have to know. And then your back's to the play.
Right. Right. Then you're just praying the ball. You can turn and look and spot that ball real fast.
Right.
All right. Big kick, big field. Let's go, boys.
Don't give up. This is keep playing.
So that was that high little short kick, and there is a flag on the play.
Well, he hit him out of bounds, but I don't know if something was said.
Personal foul on the
Owensville. What did they? I mean, okay.
22. I don't know. He threw up 2 fingers. That's what the official did, or maybe he was saying at the 22. Maybe that's what he was saying.
I don't know exactly what happened.
Well, it was out in the middle of the field, so it wasn't this over here because
it wasn't on the sideline.
No, it was like the head judge made that call. Personal foul, receiving team.
Well, we're starting in a good hole now. We're going to be at
12-yard line, 13-yard line.
Somewhere right around there.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was watching the middle of the field there to see what really happened, but that's the guy that threw the flag, so I assume it was in that area.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where he threw the flag to again, just like the last one.
I kind of thought maybe they were going to get, because Chase was out of bounds when that guy coming, and it wasn't a hard hit, but he didn't make contact with him on the sideline. So,
little jawing afterwards
and
too.
then
You never know.
jawing, yeah.
All right, we got Steve Budd in that slow mo again. Big block there by.
Keep going.
Yes, sir.
Good hard work. I think that's enough for a first down. Looks like they're moving the chain. So, good hard run.
I can live with that.
Yep. Yeah, we haven't called Liam's name in a while. I mean, they kind of.
Oh. Well, and he's still ran the ball a couple times, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in motion very much.
Right. Well, last possession they were sending the house, and they're still stacking 5 in the box there. So
you notice this. They're lining Brendan Crammy, a tight end, up here on the outside as a receiver, and then they're double stacking with Chase and Brady on the far side. But then we're running the ball.
We're running the ball, yeah.
I don't know what that's designed for. These guys have so much more football knowledge than I do.
I'm just looking at they're running 5 in the box right now with I think they're cheating a linebacker up. So now they're going 4.
So we're going spread now, right?
Yeah, we're spread out. Pass.
Oh. Little low, little in front.
Yeah, it was a rocket pass out to there, like a screen, but
that's a hard thing to battle, I'm sure, because in one sense I got to get the ball out there. In another sense, I don't want to float it because if I float it, yes, it'll get there, but will the defense be able to get there too?
Right. Yeah, and look, if you saw that, they were close.
Yeah,
and it wasn't like it was a.
Yeah, you throw a slow one, that's picked. Maybe even a pick 6 happens. Slow motion, Steve.
They're going to call us for illegal procedure. I don't.
Yeah.
This is a young team type stuff right here. They're I don't know who it was, but I mean we're taking one step forward and 3 steps back at times. So
Right.
it is what it is. I mean,
This is where your leadership comes into play. I think you can still respond and make yourself a respectable comeback. Get yourself down to the 50 to the 40. You can do it.
yeah,
We got 2 uncovered men out here.
absolutely we do. I don't know.
We're going with that screenplay again. Oh, but there are 4 guys.
Yeah, there wasn't enough receivers over there, which there was. All of a sudden there was more white shirts in the area than there was blockers.
Right. You almost would have been better off running all the way back behind the quarterback to the other side.
Yeah.
Dang.
Short gain on that play. Dutchmen are faced with a 4th down and 12.
Still got a lot of students here hanging out into the late third quarter. We still got 4:18 in the third quarter left. Dutchmen trail Pacific 42-3. And we got Brady Watson. Let's see if he can pin him back at the 5 again. Their receiver back here is not honoring Brady's toe. the way
That
he
was
should.
not a good kick there. That only went out about the 30, 35-yard line. It was, he's taking him back to like the 20, right at 30. That's
Yikes. That's not the one we wanted.
no, that wasn't. These boys got to get their head up and play hard yet. I don't want to say they're laying down. That's not true, but
But you can read body language. Sam.
body language is not good right now.
Right. There's very lackluster energy. Looking to the sideline for, they want some answers. They, hey, what did I do? What can I do better? And I think that is one. They're doing a good job trying to be coachable still, but we got to keep that chin up, keep that energy going. Communication's got to be high. Here comes 59, a little late to the party.
Well, I think he was a substitute in, so
2 on the left. They're going to run the ball up the gut again. He splits.
number 1, that's Kosuth. I tell you what, Pacific's got some tough runners, and they've had some good running backs in the last few years. You're talking about that Radon guy. I don't really remember him. I didn't see him run last year, but
I don't think you worked that game with us, Sam.
I was probably at work.
You probably were. And that boy, they handed him the ball, 10 yards. Handed the ball, 10 yards. Handed the ball, 50 yards. I mean, they had a big line, and he went right behind it. All right, they got heavy stack on the right. I'm going to say they're going to peel back. Nope, they're going right for a quarterback option. He's keeping. And out of bounds at the 5, 6?
6-yard line roughly, yeah, looks like.
I'm not going to lie, Sam. I really enjoy this booth over here. Not that I don't like you guys. But
Well, I'm over here by myself now.
oh, okay. You can see anything then. Yeah, guys, we have a big booth and then we have a tiny booth. And if the visiting team wants the big booth, they get it. And so we thought Pacific was going to want it, and then they ended up not taking it. So I moved myself in. I'm an invasive species over here, but I left Sam and Tyler in the other one.
Yeah, he's got a recliner over there,
Oh, come on. Snuff that out.
Oh, you had him. Oh, shoot. They're going to get him for a face mask. They get a touchdown out of it. But, man, personal foul, face mask, yes.
Kale
Oh,
Walker
no, wait a minute.
was all over
Against-
that thing.
Against them.
Yeah, because he put that hand to the face of Kale. And
Okay.
I'm not 100%. I never know what's difference between, like, in college or in NFL. Are you able to do that?
Well,
Is that just a stiff arm, or is, like, the face mask actually different?
it's a stiff arm. If you make contact, I think, anymore with the face mask, it becomes a penalty.
Okay.
Where back in my day, it wasn't.
That was just a stiff arm.
That was a stiff arm. I stiff armed a lot of people in the face mask,
Okay. Right, so now you're looking at more of, like, the top of the helmet, the crown of the helmet for your stiff arms, maybe the
stiff
side.
shoulders or whatever, yeah.
Okay.
Side of the helmet, yeah. And anymore, they're also probably going to crack down on any kind of contact with the head.
With the head, right.
Like that. I mean, look at this kid. He's just shifty. It doesn't look like there's much there, folks. I'm telling you. Our linemen have been.
Yeah, Kale got into the backfield on both of the last 2 plays. The first one, he was able to get to the back and get the face mask called on him. That second one there, though, Cale was actually he ran the long way around, was able to get there, but the running back was just right through the line already.
And there's not a whole lot there, but these guys are able to make something out of nothing, and they're making big somethings out of nothing.
Yeah.
That's
And
quarterback keeper.
this is 2nd and goal, I believe, because there's no.
They're on about the.
Well, remember they got backed
14.
up from that handoff or from the face mask.
Yeah.
So they say 3rd and 16 with 20 seconds left.
Okay.
My guess is going to be they're just going to run the quarter out.
Yeah, I'm going to think number one's probably going to get a kick a field goal here in a second.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, it's 3rd and 14, Sam, so he does have another opportunity to unfortunately go for it. But there is the quarter.
I think we're in a running clock situation right now anyway, aren't we?
That is correct.
42-3 running? Okay.
Also, give you guys some confidence boost here. Dre Dietrich says, you guys are better commentators than Chris Collinsworth for real. So, hey,
Thanks, Drake.
Yeah, thanks, Drake, I think.
Appreciate that. All right.
I don't think I'll still be challenging Chris Collinsworth for his job anytime soon.
No, he's got some more experience. I am impressed by, like, I watched the TNT stuff with Shaq and Kenny and Charles and why can't I think of the fourth one? But they were talking about all the stuff that goes into, like, the preview meetings and all that for their commentating. Now, granted, they're talking about multiple games, but it is incredible the amount of research and the amount of studying they do for that little bit. Pick that thing off. Good.
Oh, wow. That was almost had two hands on that, so he was open for a split second. I can see why he threw, but that's good defense there, boys.
Yeah, we had both of our hands there. Our receivers were right there. Now, it would have been really nice because that was an open lane almost all the way down.
Yeah, if Chase went up, I mean, it's a good thing he's got good leaping ability because.
Yeah. Could have been late. Could have been late, and that would have been right in.
Yeah. All right, we're going to see if Kossuth can put this 30-yarder through.
I'd love to see, a nice big guy get a big hand on that thing. Let's go.
That'd be cool.
Put a block, put a pickup. And it's up, and it is
no good.
My goodness.
That looked
every time, Sam, it does look good.
It must have been wide right, but it from this point of view, it looked like it went right over the upright. So.
Right. I am impressed by the missability of these kicks. I don't get it, but.
And he's not missing. I mean, he's not. It's not that they're short by any means. He's
right.
He's pounding them. They're going distance.
Is number 861-763.
Number 861-763. You've won.
Probably the 50-50, I assume.
Probably so. I didn't play.
I did not play either.
Tyler, thank you for that getting that burger and the chips. Oh my gosh.
He left the room again.
Oh, of course. All right, Dutchman ball. We snapped it. Is that a quarterback keeper?
I can't see.
We'll see when he gets up.
Yes, it was.
Makes you a little nervous when the quarterback keeps it and ends up at the bottom of the pile when you know he's your.
He's your backup. I don't know who our backup to our backup is.
I'm not sure either. Let me go for a look. Oh. We got Adam. We got Kai. We got nobody else with a Q by their name.
Wait a minute. Peyton Pullman.
Peyton Pullman, okay.
A freshman.
Freshman, all right. Well, Peyton, be ready. Poor old Kai made me a little nervous there.
Well, I know back when my junior year, our starting quarterback was Mike Canahans, and he went down in the Pacific game. And then the next game, I think, was Eldon, and our starting quarterback went down, our backup quarterback went down, and that left Coach Candrell was our backup to the backup quarterback, and he had to come in and take snaps. So
Okay.
we were that was at the end of the game. We were kind of struggling.
Okay.
A rollout by the quarterback.
Oh, slips it. Good. He's
got some. Oh,
well, he's not afraid to take
he's
a
not
hit.
down.
And he's still going.
He turned his back and.
All right, boy. Nice job. Now, if that doesn't fire you up as an offense, like, you boys need to, like, run with that.
Yeah,
Take
that was
energy.
He got a first down. I mean,
Yeah.
that was all guts by Kai.
Yes.
That a boy.
You got
Nice
a
job.
sophomore quarterback rising up, stepping up. Now it's your turn. If we got seniors out there, if we got juniors out there, rise up with him. Let's go.
Here we go.
Find your way to run that route perfect. Find your way to make that block perfect. Let's go. Put somebody on their back. Let's go. Oh. So that one's just, I don't know why that's not working. It looks like it should be, but he's throwing a nice deep ball. But those cross ones.
Yeah, those.
I'm sure that messes with your eyes a little bit too, because you're not throwing downfield. You're throwing over, and there's like so many people over there.
Also, guys, our on-screen scoreboard is correct with the score 42-3. There is 8 minutes left in the game. The scoreboard is locked up, so I can't change the time.
Hey, let me tell you guys something. I'll keep looking at the clock because I got this whole room over here by myself. Hand off. Breaks it outside.
He's got some running room. Got about the first down.
Number
Yeah.
17's coming in there. Cohen Dare, a freshman. Okay, boy.
They're giving them the first down, I believe.
Let me tell you a little bit about Cohen Dare. We played some Halo this summer in summer school PE. I have a scar on my leg because of Cohen, because I dove for his shoestrings to tag him. That boy was elusive that day. I did not get him, but I got like about a 4x3 inch scar on my leg. Cohen shaking. He
Look at
shakes
this.
again.
Oh, he got wrapped up, but yeah, looked like he had a chance to go somewhere.
I like this play right now. We're Liam's a power back. Connor was a little banged up on one play. Who knows what we're doing, but I like it. Liam's standing right over here, ready to go back in. Connor's right next to him. Well, we got 7 minutes left of gameplay. 42-3, Dutchmen trail the Indians. And I don't know if Pacific still has all their starters in or what. Who do we got? Chase Crosby going to be run out of bounds about 4 yards behind this line of scrimmage.
I'm pretty sure they've scouted all of Chase's stuff, and they not saying they recognize it, but they probably got someone dedicated to him, and
he goes in motion. One moves over, and then the zone shifts as well.
Yeah, we're going to be ready for anything that Crosby kid has to offer. We're not going to let him beat us because he can.
Right. I would call your coach dumb if he didn't do that.
Yeah.
You might not want to be a football coach if you're letting Crosby operate on the field. All right, so we're going to send Ricky out wide. Chase is in the slot. Slow motion Steve here. That's what I'm going to start calling out. Ooh, takes a big hit, but let's go.
Just shy, but we're right at it. They're going to give it to him, I believe.
I would.
Yeah, they're giving it to him.
Yep, perfect. At this point in time,
that was a big play. Slow motion. Steve got out in front and
yeah, and he opened that midfield up.
Guys, that's a good shot of the cameraman that's been providing this shot all night long. That's Mr. Christopher Reyes. He's done a great job. Or not Christopher Reyes. That's Chris Waymeyer. He's waving at the camera now.
Great job, Chris. Upstairs tonight's probably. Woo! Hey, you gave us an extra couple yards. Cohen Dare goes for a ride. Chris, it probably feels pretty good upstairs tonight. The wind, there's been a nice breeze. It's cooled down.
That's Jonathan Hilburn who's giving you the view on the field. I guess he's watching. That's a pretty clear shot of his cell phone. That's pretty impressive, actually. But Jonathan Hilburn is the guy that's giving you the on-the-field camera that you see right now.
Oh, quarterback keeper, Kai. Kai's not afraid to
moving.
take a hit.
Got the first down, though.
I think he's trying to give you the message to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. There you go. Thank you, Jonathan. We got you. Yeah, thumbs. Also, Jonathan Hilburn looks just like Eric Foreman from That 70s Show. I've been campaigning this for several years now.
I would give you a close resemblance. I'll give you a close resemblance.
Just wait. I'll give you the side-by-side photo, and you'll be like, holy smokes. Also, Jonathan almost always wears flannel.
I haven't seen him a day yet this year without it. So he's even looking for a homecoming King flannel suit.
Hand up. Pick up about 3. I don't know who that was.
Looks like Liam might have been back in on that one. Yep.
He's tackled by 23 Sam Osborne.
So I feel like when Cohen was in, they weren't expecting the run because they probably don't have any type of scout report on number 17, a freshman running the ball.
Yeah, you're not going to expect that. Wait a minute.
Right now we got Henry Leb as a fullback.
Going with a heavy package.
Oh, but he
roll
slips
out.
out as a tight end. He's wide open right in the flat.
He's open. Oh, he took a hit on the sideline there.
Yeah, that's a little bit of
down.
defensive receiver face-to-face contact.
I believe is there a flag on the play right there?
Yeah, it's in the backfield. Looks like we had a little bit of chirping about, hey, yeah, that's a little bit of targeting. I'm pretty sure that was that. What is that? Not the call there with the.
It could be defensive, but I don't know. The
Targeting.
Oh, there you go. Good call.
Yeah, that's defenseless receiver, head-to-head contact. You hate to see that because that's just a. Yes, it's a football play, but you just got to be careful.
Well, the ball was in and out of his hands. He was not.
Yeah, and
There was time that no one had to hit anybody there.
right.
But then
And
when
truthfully, he was open probably about 4 steps before that. If Kai
yeah,
could've
he
hit
was
him.
open. It just, that it
That
was just a
back-
matter of recognizing the play.
Yeah.
You know,
That back closed pretty hard on him. Oh, come on, Kai. And there's the sack that they were waiting for.
that might have been a busted play because it looked like he was handing the ball off and then had to eat it. So I don't really know what.
On the play by 79, Tyson Mars.
2:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Played desperate pace with a second down and 15.
Don't have a lot of hurry in ourselves right now. I guess we're probably just trying to run an offense. And
Yeah, this is just practice basically. Trying to get stuff like you said. We're going to work on stuff while we got a chance here. Got a lot of younger guys in there. It looks like.
we got the same Brendan Crammy out wide. That's a tight end out wide. Crosby and Watson handed off again.
Oh, swarmed under.
That hasn't worked yet, boys. We got to find that one.
Dutchmen carry on the play by number 2, Liam.
You guys can do it.
He brought down by 79, Tyson Mars.
I'm waiting to see what that play is designed to do and like when it works. I want to see because I find it so interesting that we're sending Brendan out wide and then we got the 2 receivers over here.
There must be trying to set something up with that formation. We just haven't seen it. We haven't seen him do anything with it yet. So
Right. Okay. Now we got Steve out. Crosby's on the outside. Are we going big?
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Home run ball right there. That's it. Underthrown. Pick off in the end zone. Dang.
yeah. Oh, that should be a
Touchback maybe.
passing.
Spiking the ball.
Spiking the ball would be either taunting or unsportsmanlike conduct.
Marker on the play.
I feel like what we're seeing here, like a play like that is really more of Pacific is really excited to get a big win.
Yeah.
Going 0-5 in all those overtime games, those close games, sometimes you don't know what to do when you're not accustomed to doing it over and over. And so you're so relieved to pick up this win that you end up making a silly thing like that. And I don't think anything malicious on that.
No, I agree with you on that. I think it was more of a, just caught up in the moment, excited about it. they played their butts off tonight.
Yeah.
They really did. And so it's a well-deserved win. And it was a clean game. I mean, we had, those are aggressive plays, the
Yeah, there've been a couple personal foul things, but I don't.
there was nothing malicious by it.
Right.
Uh-oh. What do we got here? Guy coming on late.
Let's hope there's only 11 out there. Steve goes back. Steve's not
What do we
blitzing.
got going on there? They got guys moving all over the place.
Handoff up the middle. Got a flag on the outside.
That'll be a legal procedure, I'm sure of it. They had guys moving, jumping around, doing different things there.
Carrying that play was 18, Jordan Crumry.
And I'm not sure, does the clock keep ticking whenever there's like a penalty on the team that wins or that's winning?
I would assume it just keeps running no matter what.
Well, they got it stopped right now. It's kind of like, I think in basketball, it'd be weird if the game ended while somebody was at the free throw line.
Yeah.
But the clock is rolling now. I think when they are making a call, they don't start it again until he does the thing where he waves his hand or rolls his hand in like a windmill.
Right. Hey, we can get a safety and get 5. Maybe not. Would have loved to back them up all the way. And that should be the end of the game, guys. They have a 38-second play call. I don't think the Dutchmen are going to call a timeout here. You're going to see the Dutchmen fall to the Indians 42-3. Hard fought, I think, in the first half. Maybe the first quarter we were definitely in the game. First half we were down 21-3. They came out. They had that big kickoff return. They had that big blow up at the 16-yard line and put 14 on us real quick to make that score 35-3. And at that point in time, it just kind of, they only got one other touchdown. So,
yeah, they got big chunks, big plays there, right? That onside kick or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Was, which it wasn't an onside kick. It was just the craziest bounce on a kickoff that I've ever seen.
Right.
You got a guy there to field it.
Yeah.
And it hits like it should bounce right in his arms, and it went away from him.
Right.
right to them. So
you don't see that happen like that. I mean, that timing by the downfield coverage was impressive. Yeah. I'm really hopeful for these boys. I know they're going to have some strong opponents coming up. There's not anything about the heart, the dedication. Like, these guys are working hard. They're going to come over here and sing the school song. That's what they always do because they're going to tune back into what the values are of this school, what the values of the team. And at the end of the day, like, it's Owensville Dutchmen. We're going to rally with you. I promise you walk into my classroom, we don't talk about the record. We talk about what we can do to get better. And that's the way I hope these guys look at it.
And then they should. It's a team sport. They all got each other's backs, and they'll get better.
Right. And I use anytime anybody talks about me and they don't know the struggle that I go through at practice and the work I put in at practice and outside of practice. All I do is I want to prove the doubters wrong. Anybody on my team that's like doubting me or doubting us, like all I want to do is just say, hey, like wait and see, because one day this is going to happen and one day we're going to do this. And at that point in time, I want you to get on my train, but I want you to know, like, the bandwagon is so big. And right now I need more people on my team that are supporting me whenever things are bleak.
Yeah.
Holly, you can come in too.
These guys, they're going to they're going to stick together and they're going to work it out. And there's positive things from this game.
Yeah.
There's definitely positive things. They just got to string things together. The running game looked pretty good for the most part. They had some good runs early on, even.
Yeah. I really did like the two-headed monster we had in Liam Rasmussen and Connor Wellman.
Yeah.
They both are slightly different backs the way they play, and I think going to that early gave Kai some confidence to be able to throw the ball and kind of gave him. We still didn't get to see too much of, Brady or Chase going deep.
Right. And we got those weapons. I don't know we got to figure out how to get them,
Right.
them to where they can get open or the play can be made to them.
Right. Maybe it is getting that confidence in Kai's arm, because that one throw there at the end when we did try to air it out, it looked like it was a little one of those high hangers that we've talked about before.
Well, you know, he was rolling to his left a little bit, and that's a hard throw to make.
Right.
You know, you're going away from the strength of your arm. You're
Right. Yeah, you're right.
He hung it up. Of course, it's at the end of the game too, where he's tired, because we know we saw a rocket there.
Yeah, we did.
In the first half. I mean,
We saw a couple big speed balls, like that one to Ricky right through the middle. Yeah, we definitely had the opportunity. It's just a matter of, hey, can we capitalize?
yeah,
And I think that's it.
that's exactly it.
Hey, boys.
All right, Coach Dave, you want to come down here? We'll do our sign-off real quick.
Yes, sir. I'm
Got a
coming.
Good crew tonight. Good crew tonight. All right. See the people who helped make this thing happen. Also, don't say it enough, but I got to give a big shout-out to Mr. Sam Guerrero for coming out here and doing this. He's been our consistent football guy and also our track guy. Thank gosh he's our track guy, because I'm not so good with track, and Coach Dave can't be up here during track because he's coaching. So thank you for that, Sam.
Oh, you're welcome. Enjoy it. It's a great time.
And then Coach Dave over here is the other guy on the microphone. He's been doing it for a long time as well. It's lucky to have all these guys. All right. Now that the people who brought you the scenes that you saw on the camera, also, guys, I got to let you know, my father-in-law, he just texted me. It was actually like an hour ago, but he said the camera work tonight was phenomenal. So fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Over here on the far left of the screen is Miss Brenna Pursley and Miss Holly Adams. They were operating the camera just right outside of the window here where we are at in the booth. They're giving you the nice, close, zoomed-in shots. And then right down here, Mr. Chris Waymeyer, he was up on the roof. He was providing that zoomed-out shot that lets you see all the players on the field and the band at halftime. Mr. Jonathan Hilburn. John, I loved the subscribe and the dances down the sideline. These guys never got to see it, but I was sitting here chuckling. It made me laugh a lot. And then Mr. Granite Miles, he performed at halftime with the band. He's kind of like our jack of all trades. He does a little bit of everything. So our tradition is always to do a nice waving sign-off. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And we will see you next time. I believe we have a broadcast next week on Monday for the girls softball game against Cuba. So if you guys want to tune in, you're more than welcome to. Everybody have a safe ride home. You're already at home. You're not driving anywhere. You guys have a safe ride home.
You're talking to yourself.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in. And thank you guys all for your help. We can't do it without everybody's help. So see ya. Hey, thanks for help, guys. Much appreciated. Great job on the game.
You want to hand it to us?